Director of St. Gadge Amaravati University Malavya Mission Teacher Training Center, and all the beloved participants from different parts of the country who joined for this the NEP sensitization program. Very good afternoon to one and all. Actually, just we can see the share screen. We can see it. Can you see the screen now?
Yes, sir. Screen is visible. Just put in a PowerPoint mode.
Okay. The full screen is now seen.
Yes, sir. Yes, 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 sir. Yes.
Okay, okay.
Please continue, sir. Please continue.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, let us start for my dear participants. So, as mentioned in the beginning, Ravindra Mahal, actually the topic for the today's discussion is actually on holistic and multidisciplinary education. Before moving to the current theme, just I give you a brief prelude. Actually, no, India is actually the third largest higher education system in the world, after especially America and China. And we hope that we will surpass America in next 5 years and China within a couple of 12 years. And in 2035, India will be the largest higher education network in the world. As you know, we started from 20 universities to around 145 universities, from 500 colleges to more than 40 to 300 colleges, and from 2 million students to now more than 38 million students. That much of change that occurred in the higher education for the last 7 decades. Then one more thing, you call India as young India. In 2030, India will be the largest nation in the world with 140 million in the college age group. That is a very important target for the country. In 2030, 140 million children will be in the college age group. That is very, very wonderful thing. 1 out of 4 graduates in the world will be from India also. 1 out of 4. So the responsibility of India in the field of higher education is that much important. 1 out of 4 will be from India. So University Grants Commission is devising a lot of academic and administrative reform measures to strengthen, to stabilize, and to improve the potential, capacity, and dimension of higher education system in the country. Varieties of program, a plethora of program. So one step in that direction is NEP. The NEP 2020, which will be actually hope that it will be a hallmark and it will be a landmark in the field of higher education. So NEP 2020 will be a hallmark and a landmark in the field of higher education. So you are the young teachers of the nation, and it is your duty to see that the NEP 2020 will be implemented in the full spirit, so that the coming generation will be more powerful in the area of knowledge. As I already mentioned, sometimes we can convert them as Vishwa Gurus of the world, in the sense that 1 out of 4 graduates will be from India. So definitely we have that much of responsibility to train them, to mold them, to bring them to a level to compete at the international level. So NEP 2020 has identified around 8 important areas, and each and 8 one is equally likely important. So we can move on to the holistic education. So as teachers, you have to inculcate and you have to incorporate the holistic content, the holistic element in your curriculum and also in your program, in also the open elective program, special program, etc. You have to enrich your students. Now we can move on. What actually means by holistic education? What are the content? What are the crux? How can you move on with the holistic content in your academic curriculum and the course pattern? NEP 2020 says that holistic education to lead the country in the 21st century. So impart holistic education to all education program. It's a panacea. NEP 2020 says that holistic education is the only solace to lead the nation into 21st century. Now we have already crossed, we have already entered into the arena of 21st century. So holistic education is an important tool with which you can improve and also strengthen the streamline the higher education. To ensure holistic development of the teachers and learners with interconnection as enshrined in the Indian culture. So we have to make a holistic development both on the part of teachers and learners. Not only the students, the teachers and students should come on the same platform by blending and integrating the holistic content. That must be shaped, enshrined the Indian culture. It is there. The holistic element is there in Indian culture. If you go the Indian knowledge system, if you examine the Indian knowledge system, you will be getting an array of information, an array of knowledge, and a hub of knowledge regarding the holistic content and holistic element. So you can chase with the Indian culture. What actually, what is holistic education? What is holistic education? It is to be oriented as multifaceted and multi-focused. Very important sentence. Holistic education is multifaceted and multi-focused. Multifaceted, multi-focused means it is connected with a lot of information. It is concerned with development of individual, intellectual development, emotional development, social development, physical development, and spiritual development. Very, very important. So the 5 important areas are connected. The very word holistic development means you have to focus the intellectual development of the child, the emotional development of the student, the social development, the physical development, the spiritual development. So beyond equipping students with a diverse skill set, it nurtures critical thinking, creativity, and empathy. You note that 3 another important quality that we have to imbibe and inculcate among the students: critical thinking, creativity, and empathy. What you know, empathy? Empathy is actually a very important quality. Sensing someone else's feeling, sensing that we are lacking. The modern students communities are lacking that. Sensing someone else's emotions, feeling sadness when someone else, feeling sadness for someone else's sadness, feeling happiness for someone else's happiness. You must be part and parcel of that. So sensing someone else's emotion is empathy. Similarly, you have to equip with creativity and critical thinking. Don't accept everything in toto. You may apply your brain why it is so. Try to criticize it. Find out a new pathway if it is possible. And also do something as your own creativity. So trades indispensable to interconnected global landscape. The current landscape that we are going to target the global platform of higher education. Definitely, our student community must have these 3 typical qualities. So it allows them to the freedom of thought and expression. It allows them to think individually and develop cognitive and critical thinking. So the holistic development will be providing an opportunity to have a cognitive and critical thinking. It enables the teachers to identify those in need of intervention to succeed in their education path. All of them are not alike. Some of them may be far better off. Some of them may be lagging behind. So it enables them to find out and detect who is in advance and who is lagging behind. So we have to provide some remedial coaching, some pathway, or we may have to find out some method and strategies and technique to provide the right path to find out, identify those in need of intervention. Some sort of intervention mechanism is required to correct, to make them at par with others. So holistic education is inevitable, multifaceted and multi-focused. It also minimizes dropouts and also assisting underachieving. I have already mentioned. Sometimes some students may have far better. They can do it within hours, but some of them may require more time. So underachievers will be there, dropouts will be there. So we have to bring them dropouts and also underachievers at par. Nobody should be excluded. Inclusive development is the motto of holistic education. All of them should be bring to the same level of attainment so that we can attain equity in the field of higher education. So that holistic education, we call it as multifaceted and multi-focused because it is connected with the different aspects of the student: intellectual, emotional, social, physical, and spiritual. It is very important. I will be explaining you all these concepts in later. Yes. Why holistic education? It is to be oriented as multifaceted as that I have discussed. What is holistic education? We can see the content. An overhauling of teaching and learning system from pre-primary school to higher education. A thorough revamping, a thorough overhauling from foundation to the top. It aims to focus on imparting education in integrated learning format. An integrated learning format is very important. Integration means connecting different aspects. Not to teach one, you have to study a different subject, different topic also. Just for example, the sustainable agriculture you want to study. You should combine biology. You should combine chemistry, economics, and environmental science, etc. So, in order to study a particular aspect, you have to gain a thorough knowledge and understanding of some other discipline, some other knowledge. So, holistic education can impart only in an integrated learning format, the blending of different types of knowledge and discipline. It creates individuals who have intrinsic reference for life, who are physically, mentally, and morally sound. Possessing exemplary knowledge and skills in the chosen discipline. That is another important motto. If you choose a particular discipline, economics, philosophy, psychology, history, public administration, wherever it may be, you will be getting an exemplary knowledge. In order to nurture it to the full swing, in order to nurture the knowledge of that discipline in the full swing, definitely you might have to require knowledge from other area. So possessing exemplary knowledge and skill in chosen discipline is also another motto of providing holistic education. Why holistic education? It is for getting exemplary knowledge and skills in the chosen discipline. Serving as the treasure of humanitarian values and compassion and peace. Another important values that we have to inculcate among our students. The humanitarian values, the compassion and peace. Just like the empathy I have mentioned. All these are the essential qualities that we require for the modern youth. There must be compassion. There must be search for peace. And also we have to consider human values. Realizing the purpose of life and purposeful connection between the local community and the natural world, and imbibing high ideals and values of our age-old great Indian culture and tradition. These are also other important motto of holistic education. So why holistic education means it is for this purpose. Now we can see how to attain holistic education. How can you attain holistic education? What are the pathway? What are the pathway and what are the strategies? NEP 2020 committed to impart holistic education through different plethora of programs by promoting ethics and human values. As teachers, if you promote ethics and human values, that will be leading to holistic. If you promote creativity and critical thinking, automatically leading to holistic. If you promote life skills such as cooperativity, teamwork, leading to holistic content. If you develop social skills, that's also leading to holistic development. Then behavior in society, communication, courtesy, responsibility, respect for diversity, and integration with nature. Integration with nature is also important. You cannot alienate nature. Nature is part and parcel of our life. Biodiversity. Biodiversity very important. Nurture nature for life. If you want, because only in the planet Earth life sustained. In all other solar system, life is not there. So only in the planet Earth life sustained. So we have to protect the interest of all the beings. All of them are equal privilege on this planet Earth. So we have to protect them. We have to nurture the life of plants, animals, beings, etc. So integration with nature is also most important. We have to respect diversity. Diversity must be the cornerstone of our life. That you have to inculcate for the students. And also responsibility at each and every stage. To instill and impart the holistic education, educate the students about the glories in the knowledge system, traditions, and culture. In order to provide them better lesson, in order to provide them good lesson of holistic content, you can move on to the glorious Indian knowledge system. You can have a sketch from the Indian knowledge system, Indian tradition, and Indian culture. These are the best examples that you can quote. Indian culture, Indian tradition, and also the beloved Indian knowledge system. With a strong Indian values instilled in them, our students will pride themselves of being Indian in thoughts and action. I have already mentioned that 1 out of 4 graduates will be from India in the next couple of years. There, they will be branded as from India. If they take a graduate from India, they will be pride of themselves being Indian in their thoughts and action. If you provide them with the full spirit of holistic content and holistic education, if they are imbibed and bombarded with the Indian knowledge system, tradition, and culture as part of the holistic education, definitely they will be branded products. They will be branded products of Indian thoughts and action. That will be the motto of also the Indian NEP 2020. Because convert them as the Vishu Gurus of the world. 1 out of 4 will be from India means a very good figure. They can do wonders in the world. The cultures, the traditions, and knowledge system that we imbibed in the past. Yes, now we can move on to how to attain holistic education. I have it. Then how to attain holistic is something more. Educating the whole person, addressing the physical, emotional, social, ethical, cultural, moral, and academic needs. In an integrated learning format, I have already mentioned the integration, blending together different aspects. All-round developed compassionate personality, fosters mental well-being, critical thinking, life skills, and problem-solving skills. Seeks to engage all aspects of the learner, including body, mind, intellect, and soul. You have to connect everything. When you are teaching a lesson, when you are providing a discipline, you must have the responsibility of bringing all these things together. The body, the mind, the intellect, and soul. A proper connection between all these things must be there. Then only he will be able to fully provide the holistic element and content. His philosophy is based on the premise that each person finds identity, meaning, and purpose, IMP. Identity, meaning, and purpose in life through connections to their local community, to the natural world, and to the humanitarian values such as compassion and peace. So identity, meaning, and purpose in life can be attained only through connection. So there must be connection, there must be contacts, there must be network. Only through this, the individual capacity will be developed and potential will be also developed. Now you can see, the Indian knowledge system, Indian culture, and Indian tradition. I have mentioned the best, the rich source of knowledge. The rich hub of knowledge of the holistic content is Indian knowledge system, Indian tradition, Indian culture. There you can quote Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is the discourse between Lord Krishna and Arjuna, as you know, that took place before the start of Kurukshetra war. The discourse between Krishna and Arjuna actually occurred before the event of the war. With the teaching of Lord Krishna, Arjuna's perspective towards life and life was totally changed. Up to that time, he was a wrong man, or he was in darkness. All these are things that which is forbidden. But Krishna advised Arjuna, you have to do your task. There are certain things that you are supposed to. Each individual in the society is supposed to do. So Arjuna's perspective towards life and life was totally changed with the discourse of Lord Krishna. So Gita serves as a guide to life. Guide to life, how to live, how to make a better life. What are the qualities to be required to be lead a good life? What are the life skills? What are the holistic thinking in a balanced way? Bhagavad Gita provides. It addresses the concept of very existence of human being, the self-realization, the soul, the super soul, ethics, selfless and fearless duty. You have to do your duty in a fearless manner. That was the main message of Krishna to Arjuna. Emotional intelligence and spirituality. Emotional intelligence, emotional intelligence is a very important quality that we have to provide to our students. What is emotional intelligence? It is the ability to manage both your own emotions and understand the emotions of people around you. That we are lacking. That even teachers are lacking, not the students. So we have to inculcate them emotional intelligence. The ability to manage both your own emotions and also the emotions of people around you. How it is possible? As you know, there are 5 important components for that. For attaining emotional intelligence, there are 5 important components. Self-awareness. You have to be aware about yourself. Who are you? From where you are coming? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Everything. SWOT analysis. We can call it as strength, weakness, opportunity, threats, etc. So there must be a fully SWOT analysis, self-regulation. Self-awareness. Self-awareness must be there if you want to attain emotional intelligence. Then 2, self-regulation. You must be a regulated person. Don't succumb to any sort of pressures, any sort of beauty, or any sort of money, or any sort of bribery, anything and everything. You have to forsake it. So you must be a self-regulated person. Then only you can attain emotional intelligence. You must be motivated. Motivation means drive, the capacity, the willingness to do things. I will do it. I will do it today itself. I will attain it. That capacity must be there. Otherwise, they may prolong it. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, next month, next year, and year after year after. Such prolonging will be there. So drive must be there. That is just a sort of, we call it as NDST. Yes, just enthusiasm, a commitment, and in a call from the inner part of the body. We call it as drive. Motivation. Then empathy. I already mentioned. Empathy is very important quality. Sensing someone else's emotion. Whatever the feeling of others, you have to be part and parcel of that. Empathy and social skills. 5th important component of emotional intelligence is social skills. What is social skill? Connection. Connection and connectivity, you have to maintain that also. You cannot be an alienated person. You are living in a society. You want help from others. You want to know something from others. You are not a full knowledge person. You have to share your thoughts and feelings with others. You have to maintain contacts. You have to maintain connection. You have to maintain it. So attain connection and maintain connection and sustain connection. Attain, maintain, and sustain. We can call it such a way. Attain, maintain, and sustain connection. Through connection and connectivity, you can lead the life. So that is emotionally. Our students, we have to provide that. You have to develop a curriculum there. You have to impart these things. You have to find out way out how we can provide these things to our students. The present day challenge need to be integrated with the application of Bhagavad Gita principles. in order to develop a holistic perspective of work and life. That is most important. So Gita is the best replica of providing holistic content through the work and life pattern. Yes, we can move on to the 7 important teachings from Bhagavad Gita. 7 important teachings, 7 important gospels from Bhagavad Gita. Develop the right perspective with selfless action, karma. Do your duty, don't bother about the result. That was the message of Krishna to Arjuna. Do your duty. Just before the Kurukshetra war was about to begin, Arjuna felt confused and dejected. Lord Krishna teaches him about the integrated thinking, the holistic thinking, a thinking of mind, brain, soul, and super soul, connecting all these things. Don't take one alone. You have to your mind, your body, your soul, and your. We call it as Nishkama Karma Yoga. We call it as Nishkama Karma Yoga. Means don't bother about the outcome. Do your duty. So that is the first principle of Bhagavad Gita. Develop the right perspective with selfless action called it karma. Yes, we can see number 2. Number 2, relationship with physical body and soul. Just as human beings shed their old and worn out clothes and don new attire, new dress, the Atma, also referred as the Dehi or soul, the Atma sheds an old and worn out body to don a new body. Once death occurs, your Atma will escape from that body and it will be reoccupying another body. That was the message. So there is a relation between physical body and soul. So soul is important. Soul is important. The concept of soul is important in the sense that, third, you can see, no weapon can cut the soul into pieces, nor can it be burnt by fire. If your body is actually burning in the crematorium, but it doesn't mean that it is not destroying. Nor can it be destroyed. Your soul cannot be destroyed. Only your human body is burning, put into ashes, but the soul has taken a different shape. So no weapon can cut the soul. So there is a connection. The concept of soul is very important. That is also providing the Indian knowledge system about the message from Gita. Third one, concept of soul. Then fourth one, super soul, Paramatma. Super soul or Paramatma is a partial representation of the supreme person who oversees and sanctions all that goes on within the material world. In Gita, the Paramatman is described as Krishna residing in the hearts of all beings and in every atom of matter. Everywhere. Lord Krishna, the presence of Krishna that you can see in everywhere. Whether in the every atom of matter. It means both in the tool and the sand. Everywhere you can see. The super soul is the original source of all senses. Yet he is without senses. He is unattached. You cannot see. Although he is the maintainer of all living beings. He transcends the modes of nature. And at the same time, he is the master of all modes of material nature. So super soul is the Brahma, or it is called it as the absolute truth. So super soul is also another important message that you can see from Gita. Then fifth one, practice tolerance and forgiveness. Practice tolerance and forgiveness. Another important thing that we have to give it for our student community. As you know, tolerance teaches us to face the hardship of life with equanimity and to desist from using force even when provoked. You have to be tolerant. An important quality, whatever may be the trouble, whatever may be the turmoil, you have to face that. Once you face that, you can lead a good life later. It will not be a problem for you. So suffer. Don't take suffer as a pain. So be tolerant. Take tolerance and enjoy hardships. And thereby, you will be earning an important quality of equanimity that enable you to free from applying force even somebody is provoked. Somebody is provoked you. If you are a tolerant man, you cannot be angry with them. You will not be using force. So that's important quality. A Gandhian quality. We can say forgiveness. Another one, pardon injustice. Even if somebody done injustice to you, just let them pardon. Forgive it. Forsake and forgive. You may not repeat in future. And overcome the feeling of animosity. Avoid the feeling of enmity. Even if some injustice is done by somebody else, let them do what they like. No, leave it them. Don't be hatred. Don't be an animosity. Don't be enemy to them. Both these qualities are crucial to maintain the nurture relationship. If you want to maintain connection, if you want to maintain improve connectivity, and also to maintain the sustain that connection, this you have to quality. If always you keep enmity, you have no connection in life. Your students will be actually alienated from the society. He will be sometimes a criminal also. So tolerance and forgiveness are important quality or message that you can copy from Bhagavad Gita. Our students are lacking. That's why so many troubles and turmoils are occurring in the campus. or the campus life is polluted because of lack of tolerance and lack of forgiveness. You have to forgive. Don't show enmity, even if he may be some sort of inimical nature. Let them do. Let them leave. He may change later. So, an important quality. Teachers, can you follow me? Teachers, please.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes,
yes.
please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. So we can move on to the next important, sixth important teaching of Bhagavad Gita. Manage your anger. All of them are angry. We are. That's a typical. Even teachers are sometimes. If a question is raised, any nuisance is created by a student, we will be angry, and we may take some punitive action against him. Don't do that. Anger impedes our ability to decrease our clarity of thought and distract from pursuing our goals. As each and everyone, we have some goals. If you are fully angry, definitely that may manipulate your thought and action. It may distract your thought. It may distract your action. You will be a different man. You will be a troubled man. The trouble will be bringing yourself. Sometimes your BP will be increasing. From next month onwards, you have to take BP tablets. Who invited? Just because you. So we have to avoid anger. Don't be angry with anyone because of for your sake itself, not for others. For others, it will be good. But even for yours also, it is good. Don't be angry. Anger impedes your ability. It will be curtailing your potential, your skill, your capacity, your task, your skill, decreasing your clarity of thought. You may not have a full-fledged thoughts and action, and your goal will be actually tarnished, or your goal will be actually deviated. Duryodhana's anger, you can see Duryodhana's anger prevented him from behaving in a reasonable manner. Mahabharata, you can see. The Kurukshetra war, it is anger. In the typical nature of Duryodhana that actually culminated in the Kurukshetra war. It prevented him from behaving in a reasonable manner and caused him to go for war with his cousins. He was not ready for any consensus, any type of agreement, any type of consensus. Water, even though at the rock bottom level, the consensus reached, he was not ready. He was not ready to provide even an inch of land. Even an inch of consensus was not there in his agenda. So that actually bring the very destruction of that family itself. So from anger, there comes delusion. From delusion, the loss of memory. From loss of memory, the destruction of discrimination. You see that, the chain of action. And with the destruction of discrimination, he is lost. Yes. This is the chain of peril. This is the chain of catastrophe. This is the chain of danger that may come across. You have to foresee. So, as per Bhagavad Gita message, avoid and then 7, practice 26 saintly virtues for ourselves to the supreme God. I have already mentioned life skill. Life skill is very important. For a student, it is important. For a teacher, it is important. For a ordinary human being, it is important. Life skill. Because we have to pass the life skill. Then only we will be success in life also. Everybody want to attain success in life. Whether he is a farmer, whether he is a professor, whether he is a doctor, whether he is a manual laborer. Everyone want to success in life. So for that, some skills are important. That's very, very much. So Bhagavad Gita provides an array, 26 important virtues and important qualities for each and everyone. Just we can see that. Sometimes,
सब कुछ दिखता है आपको वो एक अच्छा है लैपटॉप का
sometimes it may be knowing for you. Somebody is talking. Please mute your audio. First one is fearlessness. Don't be afraid. Don't afraid anybody. Anything. Be a courageful man. Purity of mind. Your mind must be pure. Don't be a jealous. Don't show hatred. It must be pure. Just like water, it must be pure. Steadfastness in spiritual knowledge. What is that? Steadfastness in spiritual knowledge means to be firm in belief, in determination. You must be firm. If you are a believer in God, you must have firm in belief and determination. You have to be very staunch. You have to be bold enough that yes, I have belief in God. I am so determined. So that is called steadfastness in spiritual knowledge. To be firm in belief and determination. Charity. Be a charitable man. Provide something to others also. As our Prime Minister Narendra Modi is talking in terms of the inclusive development. For inclusiveness, charity is most important. Don't grab everything. Don't capture anything. Don't capture everything. The predatory nature, the greedy nature is to avoid it. Contribute something for them also. There are people who are having starvation, people who are homeless, people who are actually hungry people. Let them have a lunch. So you are getting a good salary, provide something. That will be a quality as per Bhagavad Gita. That will be a quality for the success in your life also. Then control of the senses. I have already mentioned emotional intelligence, emotional self-regulation. You have to control your eye. You have to control your mouth. You have to control your nose, skin, everything. So senses control is most important. Otherwise, it will be bringing danger. If you are not able to control your senses, that may bring danger. So control senses. Sacrifice. Do some sacrifice. It is better. You have to sacrifice something for others. That will be noted, and that will be recognized. That will be properly rewarded. Study of the sacred books. You can have Mahabharata. You can have Gita. You can Ramayana, Bible, Quran, whatever may be the holistic element, sacred books, you can go through that. All of them will be providing the same pathway to attain moksha, to do justice. Such things, such good quality will be imbibed. So chase such sacred books. Austerity and straightforwardness. An important quality, Gandhian principle. Austerity, reduce your expenses, and you must be a straightforward man. Living with the minimum things. As in economics, wants are there. Luxuries are there. So you have to follow that things. It means austerity. Follow austerity in life. Minimum things. Don't be a pleasurable man. Don't be a luxury man. Study as non-violent. Gandhian method. Gandhi copied all this from Bhagavad Gita. Gandhi was a worshipper of Gita. He was a follower of Gita. So the non-violence. Don't show force. I call it tolerance. If anybody kick you, yes, don't show any animosity. Don't be a killer. You free from that. Be tolerant. Be tolerant. Forgive him. That's called non-violence. Ahimsa. In Gandhian words, call it as ahimsa. Truthfulness. Be truthful always. Don't tell lies. Stand for truth. Truth and truth and truth. Truth only will survive. Though you'll be getting a benefit from a time being alone. It will be only positive. Sometimes you'll be getting some benefit for the time being if you tell lie. But on the long term, definitely that will be bringing some danger. So truthfulness. Absence of anger. Duryodhana's catastrophe we have noted earlier. Avoid anger. It will bring you, the state of mind will be changing. Distraction of your mind and thought and action. Renunciation, another important thing. What is renunciation? Give up, sacrifice. Give up or sacrifice something. Or avoid the greedy nature, the greedy nature. The predatory nature of human being. When you are getting 1,000 rupees salary, you want 2,000. When you getting 1 lakh, you want 2 lakh. You'll be chasing behind money. That greedy nature is called renunciation. That you have to avoid that renunciation. So give up sacrifice, or renunciation means give up, or you have to follow sacrifice. Peacefulness, maintain peace and tranquility. Peace and tranquility, very important. The spirituality, I have maintained the spirituality, the very important quality that is required for spirituality. Spirituality is very important. Spirituality encourages people to have better relationship with themselves, others, and unknown. If you are a spiritually talented person, it encourages people to have better relationship with themselves, others, and unknown. Even if with an unknown people, you can establish linkage. That is the quality of spirituality. Very important quality. So if you are spiritually talented, you can establish linkage with the people with unknown. So it gives a sense of peace, purpose, and forgiveness. That is the quality of spirituality. Peace, purpose, and forgiveness. So peacefulness, restraint from fault finding, compassion towards all living beings, be loyal, be friendly to all living beings. I already mentioned biodiversity, protect the plants, protect the animals, protect the all other beings in the ecosystem. They are at par with us. They are part and parcel of this planet Earth, Mother Earth. So nurture nature for life. So we have to protect biodiversity or diversity of life. Absence of covetousness. What is covetousness? The loyalty. Absence of covetousness means inordinate desire for other possession. You have a craze for others' possession. That is not good. The inordinate craze for another possession is called covetousness. That you have to avoid. Then gentlelessness. You must be very gentle. You have to be modesty. Lack of fickleness, changing loyalty. That's the quality of the politicians. Loyalty may change. Today, one person may be approving a leader. Tomorrow, by considering his by seeing that his popularity is reduced, he may be loyal to that next leader. So changing the loyalty to different persons. That we call it as what? The fickleness. That is also not good. If you are loyal to one. Always loyal to him. Don't be a flexible nature of person, providing and supporting the individual. Then vigor and vitality, forgiveness. Then fortitude. Fortitude means bravery. You must be a brave person. You have to teach the student the nature of bravery. Suppose people may be suffering from chronic illness. Sometimes, for the first time in a family, one may be knowing that his mother or father is having cancer. Sometimes they may shock. Please provide them some message. Don't worry. Don't worry. You must be so brave. You have to teach them the bravery. Even if the cancer is there, no problem. There are specialized hospitals in our country giving better treatment. Even if in the first stage, second stage, third stage, even fourth stage, most of the cancers are curable by taking chemotherapy, keeping radiation, and even for applying medicine, most of the cancers are treatable. Sometimes he may not be knowing. So provide the mental strength and stamina. So a bravery will be a quality that will be reflecting in facing such a catastrophe. So you have to teach your students. So Bhagavad Gita provides us to be fortitude. The message of Krishna to Arjuna, be brave. Don't bother about any catastrophe. Nothing will happen. So similar is the case of disease. Similar is the case of other natural calamity. Provide them solace. Provide them support. Be part with them. Be follow with them. So fortitude. Then cleanliness. Bearing enmity toward none. I already mentioned absence of vanity. What is absence of vanity? Absence of vanity means excessive pride. Don't be proud of yourself. Some people have the quality. They are actually very, very vanitable person. Boasting themselves. Yes, I have taken PhD degree from such an university. I have taken a postdoctoral degree and I have done wonders. I have done academic awards. So academics may be boasting. Then others, when political leaders may be also boasting. So such a boasting of themselves is not. Avoid that. People may be knowing you. Don't make your own publicity. If you are a competent person, people will know. There are that much of opportunity, that much of information retrieval is there. No need of putting notices and no need of booming and boasting. So vanity is also not good. Don't be a boastful person. So these are the 26 saintly virtues that each and every individual have to inculcate in life to be practiced in life, to success in life, to be successful in life. Or life skills. We call it as these are the messages from Bhagavad Gita. 7 important messages. Okay, we can see Vedas. The eternal knowledge of truth for Vedas are there. Rigveda provides sun, stars, moon, sky, fire, etc. Deity Indradev is there, Agni Devi is there, Varuna, Suryadev, and Prithvidev. Then Yajurveda, Rigveda talk about all the solar systems and also different devans. Then Yajurveda talks to us about how to salute, show gratitude, worship, love these natural deities. How you have to worship. Yajurveda provides us a better milieu of how to worship these natural deities. Okay. Then Samaveda. All these are Indian knowledge system. The Indian knowledge system, Indian culture, Indian traditions providing you the holistic package. Just I am mentioning Rigveda, Yajurveda. What is Samaveda? Due to time shortage, I could not give you this. It is the poetic singing version of Rigveda. Rigveda and Yajurveda is a thing in a poetic version. I have a video. I will be sharing with the Amaravati HRTC, Amaravati MMTTC, this Samaveda. Actually, a lot of poems are there. About the Rigveda and Samaveda, the Rigveda and Yajurveda is put in the version of poems. It means different deities are there. All the natural deities we are praying in the form of songs. So Samaveda is the poetic version or the singing version of Rigveda and Yajurveda. That video is there. That singing version of Rigveda and Yajurveda is there. I will be sharing with this university. Then Atharvaveda. It says how as human being, how to coexist, love, share, and how to live in community, in unity without causing harm to others, including nature, plants, animals, and humans. Very, very important. Atharvaveda is now the current environmental economics for environmental studies. Though we are supposed to study environmental studies from Supreme Court direction, Supreme Court has given an order that all of them should study environment because environment is essential for the students and teachers. Because learners and learned community must be fully knowing about the environment because it is a part of life. We cannot neglect because ecocentric approach we have to cultivate. What is ecocentric approach? Ecocentric approach means treating planet Earth as mother. The planet Earth is mother. So nobody will ready to kill mother. So don't kill mother. So don't kill the environment. Uphold the qualities of nature. Protect the environment. Nurture nature for future life. Nurture nature. Ecocentric means provide ecology. Provide ecosystem utmost importance. Don't permit human being greed to cut the forest and destroy the land resources. So ecocentric approach means providing environment utmost concern. Opposite is anthropocentric approach. It provides that human being is only having the brain and intelligence. He is having the capacity to address the environment. He is having the capacity to harness life by exploiting and extracting all natural resources, whether it is sand, whether it is minerals, whether it is iron ore, whether it is coal, all the natural resources he can extract and exploit and utilize for the development of the nation. Nobody can question because human being is having the quality of intelligence and rationality. That is the thinking behind the anthropocentric approach. So let the human being do what they like. Let them do what they like because he is having only the rationality, intelligence. All others are irrational. So man is a rational animal. So permit man to do all the mischiefs, all the predatory things, all the greedy nature. We call it as greedy. Destroying environment. That is anthropocentric approach. Opposite version is ecocentric. Here, Atharva Veda teaches the Indian knowledge system, the Indian culture, Indian tradition already learned us, already given a good lesson that follow Atharva Veda. Protect our environment, protect our plant, protect our animals, protect our nature. Nurture nature for future was the message in Atharva Veda. So these are also essential. We have to teach our students. Environment is very essential. Put the quality of life in danger. If you destroy environment, our life will be in danger. The climate may change. Natural disaster may occur. The life will be in danger. So protect the environment. Atharva Veda teaches us. There are 4 Mahakavyas. Mahakavya established the unity of the individual with the divine absolute, which is called Brahma. And you can see the Mahakavya Ramayana, qualities of Lord Rama. Maryada Purushottam. Rama is actually inculcated as the Maryada Purushottam. High level of righteous and firm conduct. He is the right person at the right time. He is very firm in conduct. A follower of true religious principles. Wise. He was very intelligent. He was very compassionate. As mentioned, inclusive. Very compassionate. A loving man. A heroic in battle. And also quality of Bhagavad Gita, fearless. He is fearless. He was loved by all. Nobody hated him. He was loved by all. Elect towards friends and foes. Both enemy and friends were treated Rama as equal. Or Rama treated both enemies and friends as equal. No discrimination. No differentiation. Truthful in his statements. He always tells truth. Son of a great king Dasharatha. He kept the word. Firm in his oath. The oath he has taken. That's why he moved to the forest for 12 years. Helped his friends. Sugriva. Inclusiveness. I already mentioned inclusive. Bring the Dalit. Bring the Adivasi. Bring the poor. People at the rock bottom level. Provide them an ambit. The example is Nishad and Shabari. I think people may knowing who is Shabari and who is Nishad. Nishad and Shabari, as you know, actually they are from the Ayodhya Kanda in Ramayana. You can see that. The boatman. The boatman, Nishad is actually a boatman who helped Sri Rama in crossing the river Ganga. And the Shabari is actually in the Shabari ashram. He was actually a true worshipper of Rama. So Rama was in search of Sita, and actually by chance he appeared before the Shabari ashram. There he met that lady, that picture I have given. That Shabari, she was a very worshipper of Rama. Though she belongs to the Dalit community, he was in search of Rama and he actually collected so many berries for Rama. And each and every berry he collected from the forest, he kept for Rama. And also he tasted. He want to provide the most tasteful berry to Sri Rama. So even after he giving a berry, he actually tasted, but Sri Rama accepted that berry. That berry actually tasted by that Dalit. It means Sri Rama was ready to accommodate everyone, including Dalit, including Adivasi, including the deprived and the rock bottom people. So that was his nature, inclusiveness. The benefactor of all living beings. He is called as a Prajapalak. He want to be happy for all. Each and everyone should be happy. He was a good Prajapalak, learned man, a competent man, a tolerant man. Use all other means for settlement before going for war. Because the people who are lacking the consensus, because he was ready for a talk. He was ready for a consensus. But thing is that nobody was there. So Rama as a king, Sita as a woman, Bharadan as a brother, Hanuman as a sevak, friend, Ravana as a learned man, but he is unethical. So the need for ethical practice also came from Ramayana. So Ravana was actually a learned man. He was a very scholar, but the practice is not good. He was an unethical person. That's why he tried to capture Sita. So from Ramayana, you will be getting a lot of things. How to live in the society, how to be a brother, how to be a wife, how to be a king. So such a message you will be getting. So Ramayana, one important Mahakavya. Then you can see another important thing, the India-centric holistic living. Ancient Indian practice for healthy living. Healthy living, keep your homes. Some messages are there. From India-centric holistic living, some messages are there. Sit down on the floor and eat. For eating, don't take chairs. You can sit in the chair, ground and eat. Because it generally massages your pancreas, stimulates digestion, and releases insulin. Folding legs stimulates lower spine, relaxes mind, and improves digestion. The fundamental quality that you'll be getting if you sit down in the floor and eat. Eat with your hands. Connect food with all 5 senses. Smell, taste, touch, sound, and sight. Then use sunshine as medicine. Very important. Now people are suffering from back pain. Even students are there. People are having back pain. Why back pain? An important remedy for back pain is vitamin D. Vitamin D is sunlight. You are getting infrared radiation as antioxidants. If you get sunshine, you will be getting IR as antioxidants. So vitamin D you will be getting not by taking your food. You will be getting from sunlight. So have sunlight. Surya Namaskar and asanas. Namaste. Ask your student to tell namaste. No problem. Now students are not ready to stand even before the teacher enters the class. I don't know why. The earlier students were there. Now their students are not ready because that much of dilemma is there. Why we should stand in front of the teacher? That was the culture. But you see, the Indian system of holistic culture, namaste, if the students say namaste, it will be getting a benefit for them also. Joining your hands bring balance to the left and right side of the brain. You will be getting balance on the left and right side of the brain. Encourage them to function in harmony. That will be a quality. You will be getting a benefit unknowingly. When you say namaste, a balance of the left and right side of the human brain, and thereby a proper functioning harmony will be creating. Get up early, eat early, dine early, and go to bed also. Cook in earthenware. So these are the some India-centric holistic living. Then you can see India-centric holistic some more point yoga. Yoga asanas are there. So many things are there. I am just making speed. Yoga is an ancient Indian practice. It fosters physical, mental, emotional, spiritual well-being. Yoga will be providing physical well-being, mental, emotional, and spiritual. Spiritual, I have already mentioned the quality. Knowing, unknowing, people you will be connecting. So it is practiced by people of all faiths. It is originated in the ancient Indian culture or ancient India. So yoga is actually the contribution of ancient Indian culture. Ashtanga yoga. Different Ashtanga means in Patanjali's classification, yoga as set out in his Yoga Sutras. 8 limbs are there. By Ashtanga, it is called Ashtanga means 8 limbs. Yamas, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, and Dhyana. I am just mentioning one by one. Yamas. Yamas means ethical rules. Moral imperatives to be followed in ahimsa, non-violence, non-harming of other living beings, satya, non-falsehood, etc. Asteya, non-stealing. Brahmacharya, chastity, marital fidelity, or sexual restraint. All these are called yamas. Ashtanga Yoga number 1. Ashtanga Yoga, you can see some yamas. Yamas means following certain imperatives to be followed in life. ahimsa, non-violence, etc. Then 2, niyama. Niyam, virtuous habits and observance, something you have to follow in life. Sauchya, purity, cleanness of mind. Sandosha, contentment. Tabas, persistence, perseverance, austerity, asceticism, and self-discipline. Svadhyaya, study of Vedas, study of self-speech, actions learned by experience and observation. Most important. What is required for the modern students is this one. You have to provide a lesson. Let them do with experience and observation. Let them go to field. Ask them to collect data. Bring them a report. Yes, it will be experience and observation. So as per Niyama, Ashtanga Yoga, as per Niyama, as per Niyam, they are doing these things. So everything they have to study with experience and observation. Let them provide a chance. Ishvara Pranidhana, God as supreme being. Let them create a feeling. Something is there, some natural force is there. Whatever mistake you done, it will be watching somebody else. So don't do that. So Ishvara Pranidhana, God as supreme being. A natural force, something beyond. If you give me some, if you show some hatred to me, or if you done some injustice to me, you believe that, yes, I am not ready to do the same thing for you. Some natural force is there. Yes, you will get a reply from that natural force. I am not ready to. Such type of feeling we call it as some God as supreme being. Then asana, third Ashtanga Yoga, the posture that one can hold for a period of time. 84 asanas are there: Padmasana, Siddhasana, Simhasana, Bharadasana, etc. So asanas are also very important. Then pranayama, control of breath, prana and ayama. Breathe, prana and restrain. Control your breath. Controlling your breath, you can attain concentration. Pratyahara, drawing with one's awareness and not controlled by external world. Dharana, concentration and one-pointness of mind. Dharana means concentration and one-pointness of mind. Dhyana, contemplating and focusing on a personal deity. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya is actually a mantra. Actually contemplating and focusing on a personal deity. You can have a personal deity. Maybe Lord Krishna, maybe Lord Shiva, maybe Lord Saraswati, maybe other deity. Whatever may be your deity. Or Lord Buddha, or even Allah, or even Kristudevan, whoever it may be. Some deity must be there. Contemplating and focusing on a personal deity. That will be providing some strength. Dhyana. So Dhyana is also good out of the Ashtanga Yoga. Samadhi, putting together, joining, combining with union, harmonious whole. So these are the Ashtanga Yoga. Then India Sunday Holy Sun against some worship all 9 grahas: Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu. Worship Mother Earth. Concept of Om. The very word Om is there. The greatest of all mantras. Om is composed of 3 sounds. A-U-M. What is A-U-M? A-U-M is Om, the primordial sound of the universe. The essence of the entire universe. The transcendental sound by which one can transform the mind and the senses. In order to change your mind and senses, this Om mantra is possible. It is a primordial sound of the universe. Om, the greatest of all mantras. Then again, you can see some more India holistic living. India as a nation, rich culture, Sanatana Rashtra. What Sanatana Rashtra? Soft power, spirituality, yoga, darshan, etc. A blend of materialism and spirituality. Spirituality I already mentioned. Tridevi is there. Tridevi, 33 crore and Devi Devada is there. 33 crore Devi Devada. That also you can trace out in our Indian culture. Peace. Then again something more. India centric holistic living. Peace everywhere. Respect for elders. Simplicity. Love for self, society, nation, and the world. Patriotism and nationality. Universal love. Welfare of humanity. Moral, spiritual values, philosophy have influenced the entire world. Spiritual path, man and nature. Indian cosmology is based on trade. Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram. What is cosmology? Cosmology means the environment, the Prabanja. The India Prabanja is based on the trade of the tripod. The tripod trade means that 3 forces. Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram. Truth, godliness, and beauty. Yoga, Ayurveda, vegetarian diet, organic living, etc. are also there. Virtues of a good citizen. India-centric, national, and global. Then again, see the holistic development of the individual. The Indian vision of holistic development of the individual means development of the body, mind, intellect, and soul. I have mentioned at the beginning. The integrated development. Your body, your mind, and soul. 3 important parts of a human body. Your mind is there, your soul is there, your body is there. Each and everyone is important. You cannot neglect one at the expense of other. The simultaneous development of body, mind, intellect is required. That is holistic development that we want. So NEP 2020 is focusing on that. How can you improve your body? How can your mind? How can your intellect? You can see body, the physical body, comprised of skeleton framework, muscle, tissue, blood, 5 senses, organs, etc. So you have to maintain your body fit. Okay. Then mind. What is mind? The mental body, the seat of our feeling, emotions, and disease. The conscious, subconscious, and unconscious mind. Physical organ associated is the brain. So mind is very, very important. The mental body, the seat of our feeling. The mind is our feeling. Our emotions, our feeling, our disease, etc. are put in the mind. Conscious mind, subconscious mind, unconscious mind is there. 3 type of mind also there. So mind is important sense that our health is important because mental health is important. What is mental health? WHO defines that mental health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely absence of disease. If you are free from disease, it doesn't mean that you are mentally fit. You are healthy. Health means you must be free from mental health also. So absence of disease doesn't mean that you are healthy. In order to be healthy, your mind must be healthy. So a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. You must be physically well. You must be physically well. You must be mentally well. You must be socially well. So mind has an important role. Okay. Then third, intellect. Knowledge we accumulate. The decision-making process. That is third important. So body, mind, and intellect are very, very important. So in the holistic education, we have to nurture these 3 things. So as teachers, you have to find out modalities. You have to find out mechanism and methods and procedures or interventional strategy in which the body and mind and intellect can nurture well. In the new curricula, the new pedagogy, the new course program, the new method of education. That is your duty. One way or other, you have to find out methods to improve these 3 important aspects. Then you can see one more point. Holistic development of individual. Soul is equally important. Due to total and justice can reach. Yes, we get soul is also important. I already mentioned something about the soul. Yes, then one more thing you can see. How the physical health is important. How physical health, importance of physical health. Sound personality. A healthy mind in a healthy body, brain health improves. Actually, we call it as a holistic health. You might have heard holistic health. What is holistic health? Holistic health means a sound mind only in a sound body. A sound body only in a sound family. Sound family only in a sound society. A sound society only in a sound environment. A interconnection. A holistic element of connection. So, sound mind. Your mind must not only your body must sound. Sound mind, sound body, sound family, sound perform various functions of property, various functions properly. You must be very bold enough. Your physical health must be very good. Then only you can have strength, you will have stamina, you have ability. Then similarly, help manage weight, and strengthen bones and muscles. If you are physically strong, your muscle will be strong, your bone will be strong. Then healthy people live longer. Life expectancy will be high. If you are healthy, you can have 90 plus or 80 plus. But if you are not healthy, if you are having a fast food habit, if you are not protecting your life, if you are not eating properly, if you are not getting proper rest and exercise and everything, sometimes 40 plus or 50 plus may be your life expectancy. So to live longer, you have to be healthy. Reduce risk of diseases. Morbidity, different chronic diseases are coming. Cancer is there, liver disease there, attack is there. So many chronic diseases are there. So not free from all these things, you have to very worry about the health, the physical health. Then improve your self-image and confidence. Most important. If you are physically strong, you will be confident. Yes, I have the capacity to do that. I have the capacity to do that. That will be improving your confidence. You can do more. Your image will be developing. So you must be physically strong in order to improve your confidence. Keep away from disease and high life. So these are the 7 qualities of good physical health. If you are physically healthy, you will be getting 7 important qualities. So you have to teach your students. Teach your students to be better to be in physical health. because you will be getting 7 attributes. So to get these 7 attributes, physical health is important. Then you can see number 2, the mental health. The mental health, I have already mentioned the importance of mental health as per a WHO definition. You must be mentally strong. Physically strong, mentally strong. So to be healthy, not only physical health, mental health, you are mentally sound. You must be mentally sound. Good mental health is essential to perform various functions. Good mental health is crucial for academic achievements. If your student want to achieve better marks, better scores, and better thesis, and better work, he must be mentally strong. So providing a better mental atmosphere. Improved levels of contentment, enjoyment, calmness, confidence, self-acceptance, enthusiasm, motivation, well-being, energy, etc. When we are mentally healthy, we appreciate life, the surroundings we live in, and the people who are part of it. We enjoy our life and environment. Healthy mind remains creative, boosts physical well-being. Healthy mind gives ability to learn, try new things, and take risks. And after all, we can see that a healthy mind affects how we think, feel, and act. Whatever you are feeling, whatever you are thinking, whatever your action, all these are determined by your mind. So your mind is very, very important. So protect your mind. It is the critical corner of your body, or it is essential part of your life. Depression is the largest cause of mental disability. Now we can see the suicide in the campus. Different types of suicide, maybe due to love, maybe due to shortage of marks, maybe due to harassment, maybe due to sexual abuse, maybe due to angry on the part of the teacher. So all these are silly things. Listen them, be very strong in their mental capacity. So teach them these important lessons. Then we can see how to attain mental strength, the strategy, the technique of attaining good physical and mental strength. These are the 2 important secrets for success in life. Success of the student community, success of the learner, physical and mental. How can we provide? Exercise regularly, athletics, sports and games, increase muscle strength, which in turn increase the ability to do other activity. Let them have a chance for sports in the college. They can have sports and games. Automatically, it is essential because their physical health is improving. Some teachers are hatred towards the physical education. Don't do that. Let them do. That is important. Mind-body connection can be improved through yogic practice. Meditation, yoga, meditation, etc. encouraged in the campus. Let them do yoga for half an hour. Let them have a class on yoga. Okay, breathe exercise. How many exercises are there? Let them practice. Their health will be improving. Foster creativity. Creativity improves brain function, mental health, and physical health of the making happier, boosting your immune system. Immune system will be improving. Your capacity to resist disease is increasing. So creativity. Let them think. Provide them a puzzle. Provide them a thinking chance. Don't them feed them in spoon. Let them do some work. Provide a healthy diet. Keep body fit and functional. Ask them to eat a balanced food. Don't eat chicken always. Don't eat fish always. Have a cereals. Have fruits. Have vegetables. Have organic foods. Everything must be there in your life. Better to have a balanced diet. Then you will be healthy. So inculcate a healthy diet. Our students weekend that why heart attack is coming at the age of 40 plus? No exercise, no meditation, no yoga, no exercise, eating only fast food with having high cholesterol. All these things will be creating problem. So you have to be very, very cautious in your diet. Healthy diet, a balanced diet. There it must be everything. You have cereals, you have milk, you have eggs, you have vegetables, fruits, everything must be there. Take a little bit of all. Sometimes something may not be tasty, but even if it's not tasty, let your students to ask them to eat. Sometimes they may not accept the parents. If you teachers, you tell them, sometimes they may consider it. So it is your duty. Community and relationship, connect with others. I already mentioned connection. Maintain, attain, and sustain. MAC, maintain, MAS, maintain, attain, and sustain connection. Connect with others. Even if suicide will be disappear. So connection is important. Community relationship. They must be part and parcel of the society. They must be one among the chain. Even if the last moment counseling or last moment message may retreat from a student from a suicide. If you can provide that. So a few seconds of love, a few seconds of love, or few seconds of happiness is enough to secrete serotonin and put you in a positive mood and boost your well-being. Serotonin is actually important, a hormone. Actually, an important hormone producing from our body. It is secreted for body. It is getting through laugh and happiness. If you are happy, always laugh. Have just a half an hour laugh is essential for in 24 hours in a day. Let them laugh. Create a laughy affairs. Tell them a story or tell them an interesting thing. Let them laugh. Laughing is good for their health because it is creating a serotonin and put them in a positive mood. Sometimes they may do things in a better way. So that's also important. Then focus on the bright side. Be positive always. Don't be negative. Start cultivating positive and affirmative thoughts and minimizing negative talks. Motivate for a bright future. Yes, you have a good future. Even if sometimes he may get scored only less mark, don't bother it. Mark is nothing. Everywhere examination is there. Entrance examination is there. Their logic is testing. Your reasoning is testing. Your IQ is testing. Your comprehensive capacity testing. Not the traditional marks in this particular paper. You don't bother. Don't worry about that. You have enough life skill. You can succeed in life. So motivate them. Provide them a bright future. You have a good future. You turn this field. You are having this skill. You are having this aptitude. You are having this cognitive capacity. You are having this potential. Yes, this potential is very good for this type of profession. So try to do that. Such type of motivation will be providing a bright side for the future. Automatically, their mental health and physical health will be improving. So these are the tips for improving mental and physical health. Okay. Then Gurukul approach of learning. Gurukul approach. Gurukul was a residential schooling system which dates back to 5000 BC, where young minds were educated to foster ethical, moral, spiritual values through holistic learning. So Gurukul system is there. We can see. I'm just skipping that. The Gurukul system of learning. You can see the Gurukul system. Gurukul approach learning is there. Objective of the Gurukul system. Subject taught. Astronomy, medicine, mathematics, philosophy. All these are the subject taught in the Gurukul system. What is the Gurukul system? Goal, holistic development of self-control, character control, social awareness, personality development, intellectual development, spiritual development. Yes, our Gurukul system was there in our Indian past. And the purpose of Gurukul system is to get all these things, as mentioned now. So NEP 2020 is bringing this holistic, self-control, character development, social awareness, personality trait, intellectual development, spiritual development. Yes, we have to bring all these things. Subject taught, already mentioned. Activities, yoga, meditation, mantra, chanting, other activities, etc. were in the Gurukul system. All these were the activities. Then we can see the legendary Gurukuls: Vishwamitra, Valmiki, Vyasa, Parashuram, and Dronacharya, Bharadwaj, and Sandipani. All these are the learned legendary Gurukuls are there. Then we can see Gurukul system: Takshila or Taxila, a famous university of ancient India established in 6th century. 60 courses in variety of subjects: Veda, Vedanta, Vyakaran, Ayurveda, surgery, craft, military education, welfare, archery, astronomy, agriculture, commerce, political science, etc. 100 years flourished that Takshila, a university established years before, centuries before. University educated over 10,500 students from all over the country, even from Greece, Arabia, and China. It was a residential campus that housed thousands of teachers. Notable teachers we can see of the Takshila: Chanakya, Prime Minister of Chandragupta Maurya; Panini, Kumaralada, the founder of Southern School. The notable students: Chandragupta Maurya, Charaga, the Indian father of medicine; Jivaga, Rajagriga's court doctor, and Buddha's personal doctor. Such stalwarts were as the students. The university was ruined in 5th century AD by Toramana, the king of funds. So one important Gurukul learning system, Takshila University. Then you can see another university called Nalanda University, one of the greatest center of learning in the ancient India. Library, 9-storied building. 9-story building library. You can imagine. 9 million handwritten palm leaves are there. 9 million handwritten palm leaves, manuscripts. But for 3 months after the Mughals set fire. Then residential university, 10,000 students from across Eastern and Central Asia: China, Greece, Persia, Korea, Japan, Tibet, Indonesia, and Turkey. Subject we can say Buddhist studies are there: Hinduism, science, fine arts, medicine, logic, mathematics, philosophy, astronomy, politics, metaphysics, Samkhya, Yoga Shastra, Veda, and Botany. Multidisciplinary academic curriculum which blended Buddhism, Hinduism, with a higher knowledge of different levels. The current multidisciplinary knowledge. Then again, campus design, very important campus, courtyard, separate compounds, temples, with many other meditation halls and classrooms. The current thing you can imagine. Aryabhatta was the vice chancellor of that university in 6th century. Aryabhatta was the VC of Nalanda University. Then we can see Vikramshila. University attracted thousands of students and teachers from different parts of Asia. Subject: Vajraha Buddhism, theology, grammar, philosophy, logic, metaphysics, etc. So Vikramshila was also there. Then you can imagine, you can see the teacher people wrapped in Gurukuls in ancient education institution. Very sacred, the teacher-student relation. It was very, very important. Teacher was the true role model for the people. No, we cannot. Teacher was the true role model for the people. Teacher was a treasure of knowledge. I don't know whatever the current teacher. Embodiment of skills. Teacher was the embodiment of skill, not only one skill, a multifaceted skill. A treasure of knowledge, not only economics, history, philosophy, sociology, psychology, even music also will be. Possessing all human ethical cultural required values. Teacher will be the embodiment of all values also. Very strong discipline. So purpose of education in Gurukuls is man making. That was that one. Now the NEP 2020 is also seeking man making. All round development of individual. Good human being. Possessing human values. They must have skills. They must have knowledge. They must have engrossed Indian culture. They must be the Vishwa Gurus of the world. Yes, means 1 out of 4 will be from India. So our students must have all the qualities, all the values, all the cultures, all the traditions, and all the knowledge in which they can be branded as Indian or Indian. Then you can see Swami Vivekananda, one spiritual leader, the modern world, Advaita Vedanta was the message. The ideal of all education should be man-making. Vivekananda actually inculcated the message of man-making. Man-making, I just now tell. What's man-making? All-round development, good human being, all values, skills, knowledge, etc. So man-making was the message of Vivekananda. Education is the manifestation of the perfection of already in man. Already existing powers. In each and every individual, some powers are there, but we have to nurture it and making it more and more and more. Spiritual, mental, intellectual, and physical. Essence of education is concentration of mind, achieved with Brahmacharya and Shraddha. We want that education which character is formed. Strength of mind is increased. The intellect is expanded, by which one can stand one's own feet. A teacher must have great love for humanity. That's also a message of Vivekananda. Humanity must be there. Then you can see another important stalwart, Swami Aurobindo, a famous sage, poet, patriot, philosopher, and educationist. Ashram, Pondicherry Ashram. Swami Aurobindo belongs to Pondicherry Ashram. He was a sage. He was a poet. He was a patriot. He was a philosopher. After all, he was a good educationist also. Proponent of integral education. Traditional academics subject with spiritual practice. That is integral. Traditional academics along with spiritual practice. Then he emphasized yoga. He emphasized meditation, Ayurveda, etc. for the development of the whole person. Physical development and holiness. Then according to him, the purpose of education must be to prepare the individual to serve their nation and humanity. It means patriotism. Each and every individual must have loyalty to their nation. Patriotism. I have already mentioned earlier, fickleness. The loyalty change. That never. So patriotism must be inculcated. Teaching of all senses. Training of all senses. You have to train of all senses. Hearing, speaking, listening, touching, smelling, and tasting. Hence, through education, purity of senses is to be achieved. That is the main thing. Through education, if you are getting a BA degree or MA degree, that doesn't matter. The purity of mind is to be obtained. The education is purity of senses is to be achieved. All the senses to be properly purified, just like filtering the water. Moral and religious education is essential for the spiritualization of the individual. You can see the 12 core value of Aurobindo. Sincerity, humility, gratitude, perseverance, aspiration, receptivity, progress, courage, kindness, generosity, equality, and peace. You can take these. These are the 12 important core values inculcated by Swami Aurobindo as an educationist, philosopher, and a poet. Then Rabindranath Tagore also. Tagore was also preserving harmony with the social and natural environment. Education should include development of the whole person beyond classroom and the natural environment. Guessing and experimenting in the vicinity of nature are more effective than explaining. Let them live to the nature. Study from there. Observation and experience was the Tagore vision. Education institution should develop physical and mental health. Students should be exposed to joyful, creative teaching techniques in a free, universal, open-ended knowledge system. Yes, now we are going to implement through NEP this open-ended knowledge system. Not a closed-ended one, open-ended knowledge system. Multidisciplinary knowledge is that. So, Ravindranath Tagore is taken into the true spirit in the NEP 2020 as part of the multidisciplinary culture. Then lastly, we can see Pandit Madan Mohan Malaviya. Now the MMTTs are there. Why we have put HRDC or MMTTC? Malaviya Mission Teacher Training Center. It is the actual message of Madan Mohan Malaviya. Holistic development should be the core value of education philosophy. Malaviya says that holistic development, the blending of different aspects, the body, the mind, the social, the physical, the mental, etc. So holistic development should be the core value. Character building in students is more important than intellectual development. They must be good students. They must be the product of India. If they visit Canada or America or China or Pakistan or wherever it may be, they belong to India. They are the product of India. We are inculcating Vishwaguru. So character building is important than intelligence. Patriotism is the best power. For the development of the physical, mental, and emotional powers, a student should follow the principle of Brahmacharya. Speak truth, do exercise, have thirst for learning, show patriotism, should have perseverance in his faith and love for living. Objective of education is character building and national building. Yes, we have to conclude the holistic session in the sense that with holistic education, physical development, morality, character building, patriotism, knowledge, and skill in the must be there. Highly capable, socially acceptable, skilled, enterprising youth will be produced to provide leadership in various spheres to face national and global challenges with dedication to human values and rooted in glorious Indian culture and tradition. A clear commitment to these sentiments is reflected in the NEP 2020 for the first time in independent India. NEP has thus put forth India again on the path of Vishwaguru. I have already mentioned that we are moving to the path of Vishwaguru. The leader of the whole world. Our children must be the leader of the whole world. Because they have the capacity to teach all others because of the rich tradition of Indian culture, Indian arts. Because education will be providing in a multifaceted way. Body, mind, intellect, and soul. It will be providing a good personality. It will be improving the various spheres to face national and global challenges. They have to face the catastrophe, or we are molding them to face the global platform, not the platform Kerala, not the platform Maharashtra or Karnataka or Tamil Nadu. The global platform. He is moving to a global platform. So he must have the capacity. He must have the courage. He must have the potential. He must have the capacity, potential, courage, and stamina, strength, etc. to face the global challenge. For that, everything is required. So NEP 2020 will be providing a vista of opportunity. Definitely, as teachers, you try your level best to inculcate this holistic content, the new curricula, the new program, the new course pattern, the new courses that you are going to design. Each and every teacher is supposed to design a course from next year onwards. Definitely, as a teacher, you have to provide your own course. There you can bring all these aspects to provide a little bit. As a little dose, you can provide their strength, their stamina will be improving. Okay, this is the message of holistic education. Thank you, my teachers. You can ask any question or any clarification or any doubt you can raise now. Thank you very much for your patient listening. Please. I have taken 2:30 around 4 is 90 minutes we have taken. Okay. Hello, teachers. Teachers.
Yes, sir.
Please.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
If you have any clarification or doubt, you can raise. After a break, we can move on to multidisciplinary. Hello, Ravindra Mahal, sir. Hello. Is there any MRTDC people there? Hello. Teachers, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. You're audible.
Nobody is-
audible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Nobody is responding from MMTTC. Whether we can stop here or we can have a break and continue again, or is there any question? Please tell me. You participants, you can tell me. Is there any question on your part? Any comments?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
Okay, then now we can have a break for 10 minutes. At 4:10 we can start, okay? At 4:10 or 4:15, tell me. Please tell me.
4:15.
4:15, okay. 4:15 we can start next session.
4:15, sir.
Okay, thank you, 4:15.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Can you see the slide now? Hello, teachers. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can you see it now?
Yes, sir. Sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Happy birthday, madam.
Some problem is there. Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Am I audible properly?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
सर माझा आवाज येतोय का?
Please.
हो येतोय.
Echo is there. Hello. I will call somebody else otherwise.
Sir, you are audible properly.
Okay. Then we can start now. Multidisciplinary education is the next session we have to deal as per the NEP. Before moving to that, you can see some area that we have to highlight here. Big breaking silos towards integration. Why we are thinking of this multidisciplinary education? That is, we call it as breaking silos towards integration. A process of limiting or removing the compartmentalization. A process of limiting or removing the compartmentalization. At present, we are now in a watertight compartment. A student who actually joined for a particular course is not able to attain even a little bit of knowledge in other areas. We are supposed to learn and study only those things which are very, very micro connected to the main discipline. Such compartmentalization, watertight division is there in the current education scenario. So we want to remove that. So breaking silos means something we have to demolish. So with the multidisciplinary education, we are going to demolish the big block that is now in front of Indian higher education. So first block that we have to tarnish is, what is? Compartmentalization. Compartmentalization. Then two, specialization contributes to the segregation of discipline. Specialization contributes to the segregation of discipline. Specialization is that you can see in the medical field. Medical field, you can see that there is specialist for each and every organ. There will be specialist for nose, there will be specialist for organ, liver specialist will be there, eye specialist will be there, skin specialist will be there, kidney specialist, so every organ is there. Similarly is our higher education also. It is leading to division. The discipline is dividing into micro. But that is causing much harm. The issue of converting the undergraduate as an ideal workforce. Sadhika, please listen. Very important. Why we are talking of this? Why we are talking of this? Why we are talking of this multidisciplinary education is the justification. The issue of converting the undergraduate as an ideal workforce and also as an enlightened citizen, imparting capacity building in different stages of higher education. If you want to provide a better job, a suitable job, an ideal job for your graduate, he must have knowledge in the related discipline also. And the enlightened citizen imparting capacity building in different stages of higher education. So, providing an ideal workforce and also to creating an enlightened citizen and for cutting the segregation of discipline and for checking compartmentalization, this multidisciplinary education is most inevitable. That is my point. Okay. Is it clear? Is it clear? Please.
Yes, sir.
Yes. I will give you an example. I will give you one example. In Kerala, a BSc Physics graduate doing his physics graduation with mathematics and computer science as electives, he can never join as a physical science teacher in high schools. He cannot be a high school teacher teaching physical science. Do you know why? Do you know why? The compartment, I am justifying the compartmentalization. I am arguing the compartmentalization. Arguing against compartmentalization. If you are studying, if your children or son or daughter is studying BSc Physics with the mathematics and the computer science as subsidiary, as per the higher education rule in Kerala, you are not entitled to study, to teach B.Ed. You are not entitled to get a B.Ed course also. And even if you got B.Ed, you are not entitled to teach as a high school teacher for teaching physics and chemistry. Finished? Can you, anybody substantiate why? Anybody? Any teacher from here in the field of science, physical science, MSc Physics or Chemistry? Kushali Bildar?
Because he is not specialized in biology and chemistry.
He is specialized in?
Biology and chemistry. For
He,
teaching to high school, we need a combination of physics, chemistry, and bio.
not need of bio. Biology, we have a natural science teacher here. In Kerala, for teaching biology, natural science teacher. But for physics, chemistry, and mathematics is important. But you think that a person studying computer science, one paper or two paper computer science is actually a curse. Even now, fish vendor is having computer. Even fish vendor dealing with fish is having computer facility. So learning computer science as subsidiary for mathematics with computer science and physics as a major is a curse, is a compartmentalization. So we want to eliminate that. Clear? We want to eliminate that. A physics student study mathematics and computer science can definitely be a physical education teacher because nothing chemistry he has studied at the undergraduate level. He can also study at the BSc Physics level. Let him study chemistry also, not as an elective. There will be different papers. That's why at the beginning I have mentioned that it must be holistic, multifaceted and multi-focused. So multidisciplinary education means a BSc physics student should have the opportunity to study chemistry also, IT also, and also mathematics also, even music also. So the physics of music he can understand. So such a compartmentalization is not good. That is why we are inculcating multidisciplinary education as part of NEP 2020. Then what is integration? Through multidisciplinary, holistic and transdisciplinary approach, three outcomes are there. Course integration, curriculum integration, and extracurriculum or co-curricular experience be there. So course, curriculum, course integration, curriculum integration, and extracurricular. So integration is required. Okay. Now we can move on to the next one. What NEP says and what is the danger? What is the present problem? You can listen here. NEP says a severely fragmented higher education system. Severely fragmented higher education system. Severely fragmented higher education system. Fragmented, you know, in agriculture, as we are cutting and fragmentation. Divide is small and small and small and small. So it is fragmented. Less emphasis on the development of cognitive skills and learning outcome. Whatever the student learn doesn't bother about. Study physics, study chemistry, provide some syllabus, and they learn something. What is the outcome? It is not tested. If you are studying physics or chemistry or mathematics, definitely what is the outcome of a particular course? If you are studying algebra, ultimately how much knowledge is getting? If you are studying mathematical economics, what is the mathematical economics aspect you studied? That we have test. The mathematical economics different from the basic mathematics or differential equation. So the knowledge gained by a student needs to be separately tested. That is not there. The cognitive skill and learning outcomes are not tested. A rigid separation of discipline with early specialization streaming of students into narrow areas. That is also there. A rigid is the beginning of the first year degree itself, the student is specializing. He is studying microeconomics. If an economics student, he may be studying micro, he may be studying macro, public economics, international trade, and population studies. Anyway, all the economic studies on. Nothing more, nothing less. There is no sociology, there is no history, there is no philosophy, there is no psychology, there is no political governance. Nothing. What's the meaning of that? So such a discipline specification at the beginning is not good. That is the problem highlighted by NEP. A rigid separation of discipline with early specialization and streaming of students into narrow areas only. Yes. So then please mute your phone. Audio.
दो बाइट खाई, एक बाइट निकाली, दो बाइट खाई, एक बाइट निकाली, बाहर नहीं ले जाने वाली मैं. अरे
Who is
आगे
talking?
थैंक यू.
Hello. Who is talking? Please mute your audio mute. Less access to higher education, that too in local languages in many of the socio-economically deserved regions. That also is very good. In majority of the tribal hamlets, English education will be a problem. The higher education in English medium sometimes may not be able to access for the rock bottom communities. The deprived, the vulnerable, and marginalized communities may not have the capacity and cognitive capacity to learn in English medium. So we have to provide a lot of education institutions imparting higher education in their vernacular language. If they are Manipuri, let them study in Manipuri. If they are Nagaland, let them have the Naga Bhasha. If they are in Arunachal Pradesh, let them have their own language. Majority of them are poor, vulnerable, rock bottom community. Dalit and Adivasi will be there. They may not have the capacity to learn English. So we are lacking. So higher education, NEP 2020 says that we have to provide higher education to local languages. Limited teacher in institutional autonomy. At present, teacher autonomy is not. Institutional autonomy is there. Any teacher can argue against this. Any college teacher, a Kushali builder, whether you are in a university or a college. Kushali builder, are you working in a college or a university? Hello, can you hear me? I have been actually calling one faculty of the participant. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Then nobody is
Yes, sir.
responding.
Yes, sir.
Then please tell me. I'll be calling one more. Vaishali Biradar. Vaishali. Any teacher from the college, please tell me. Anybody? Whether the autonomy is high or not. Limited teacher and institute autonomy is the NEP statement. Why we are introducing multidisciplinary? Because limited teacher and institute autonomy. Is it right or wrong? Is it right or wrong? Please tell me.
Right, sir.
Autonomy.
Tell me right in what way? Tell
Right,
me
sir.
right in what way? Limited teacher autonomy is there in a college. Why? Why limited teacher autonomy? Please tell me. You please mention your name and tell me the answer.
This is not right.
I think all of them may be making the video were simply on. Nobody is responding. That is the reason. I have been calling two faculty name, but nobody is responding. Vaishali, Vaishali.
Are you talking
Yes.
about the affiliated colleges or autonomous
Yes, affiliated
institutions?
colleges. Let us talk on affiliated colleges. My
So
statement is that
yes, your view is correct that we have the limited autonomy because the curriculum is frozen by the BOS, which
yes,
is, I mean,
thank
we
you
may
very
be the
much. Thank you.
member.
Correct. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
we
yes.
may be the member of that, or we might not be.
Yes.
And the
Thank you
question
very much.
paper setting,
Yes,
again will
yes,
be
yes.
from other
Correct,
people we
correct.
don't know. And the
Exactly. correct.
valuation of the subject which I taught is going to be assessed by them, so I don't know
Yes.
about it.
Thank you very
So
much.
I have
That's
very, very limited freedom to get into the academic
Yes,
things. This
that's
is
it.
this is from my side.
Yes, correct. That is exact answer. We want to change it. A teacher tries teaching a particular subject, he must have the sole right. Just like the recent Supreme Court verdict, chancellor is the sole judge in the selection of the VC of a university, in the state university. Here also, the teacher must be the sole person in the preparation of curriculum, what he teaches, what he teaches. So at present, the syllabus is prepared by a person having MA degree or MS degree 15 years before. He may be a board member because of his political affiliation in the syndicate. Syndicate is a political body nominated by the government, not by the governor. It is not appointed by the government. And there, the board of study member may have a minimum master's degree. That may also may have 25 years back. He may not have the current knowledge. So he may not have the latest knowledge. He may not have an innovative idea. He may be preparing syllabus. Sometimes by chance, an IIT fellow having MA degree in MSc degree in physics or MSc degree in or MA degree in economics with a PhD and postdoctoral may be joining that college. Sometimes he may get appointed without any providing cash merit by script. But he is teaching a paper syllabus prepared by a faculty member 25 years ago. Or he may be prepared a syllabus, a knowledge degree with 20 years back. What type of innovation he can bring? What type of productive outcome will be there in the syllabus? You cannot imagine. Because he may be preparing a syllabus, he is able to teach alone. Nothing more and nothing less. But an IIT person having postdoctoral degree is teaching a subject of 25 years back. This is the state of affairs of many of the colleges and some universities in India. This is the state. We want to change it. If a faculty from IIT is appointed, definitely he may have the capacity to introduce a new course. Yes, quantum mechanics. He may be introducing a special paper. He can teach it as an elective or a core, whatever it may be, or as an ability enhancement course, or vocational course, or open elective. He can provide a course for others also, other departments, mathematics students, physics students, chemistry students, he can provide. NEP says that each teacher should avoid such courses. An array of courses is to be prepared and is to be delivered. So he get an autonomous chance. So that is the basic thing. Limited teacher and institute autonomy. University can also have, college can also have a syllabus preparation. They can prepare syllabus, they can offer the course. Many of the institutes are now, the open portal courses are there. Open courses are there. Open electives. Indira Gandhi University is providing the portal. SWAYAM portal is there. So many open elective platforms are there. You can upload your program and many students will be learning and taking that lesson. So that autonomy is now getting as per NEP. A large affiliated university with low standard in higher education. That is also there. Conducting examination is the only task. No innovation, no curriculum revision, no syllabus revision, no outcome testing, no examination reform. The traditional method of question setting by an age-old faculty and scrutinized by an age-old faculty and evaluated by another person. such monotonous work is still going in most of the, we want to change it. We want to provide autonomy to the teacher. If a teacher is teaching paper, he is preparing the syllabus, he has to make a continuous evaluation. The evaluation may be a different pattern. It may not be a seminar. It may not be a test paper. It may be something, a debate. Sometimes it may be a discussion. Sometimes it may be a quiz program. Sometimes it may be a comparing of a report. Sometimes it may be a presentation. Whatever it may be, he has to given the freedom of testing the outcome of a lesson or a topic or a paper. So that level of change occurred in the NEP. Less emphasis on research and digital knowledge. Digital knowledge is most important. No need of a teacher now. Teacher is only a facilitator. The current era is totally different. At the time of doing my PhD, I have visited all the leading universities in India, including the Konimara Public Library at Chennai. I have taken a research on health economics, and there, regarding a particular model of development of a index development, I want to get a Kuppusamy model. It was not there in any of the colleges, any of the library, university library. Only from Chennai, Konimara Public Library, I have obtained a book written in 1946. Now, is there a need for that? No. It is available in digital knowledge. The teacher is only a facilitator. Even for that, teacher support is very minimal. So change occurred. So each and every student is to provide digital knowledge. Teacher also to wake up. Then chance of research is also very less earlier. Now we are doing research. Research competence is to improve. Something new. The critical thing, new outcome, new method we have to find out. So research and digital knowledge are also poor. So these are the things actually motivated for multidisciplinary education in the higher education. Why NEP? What NEP says, the present education is not multidisciplinary. So we want to build as a multidisciplinary system. For that, NEP 2020 provide a plethora of initiatives. What is plethora? Plethora means an array. Lot of initiatives. Ending fragmentation. Flexible curriculum. Credit-based system. Outcome-based education. Multiple entry and exits. Academic bank credits. Multidisciplinary education and research universities. I think most of them may be knowing all these things. There is no need for explaining too much. Flexible curriculum. A student can consider curriculum as flexible. There is no rigidity. If you are joining for a BA economics program, 120 is the credit of the total for 3 years. There will be 50% of only for economics. He may have other subjects. Philosophy will be there, history will be there, sociology will be there, psychology also will be there. So he will be getting introductory knowledge about all these things in the first year and second year. Only at the third year, he may be focusing his main subjects. He can decide. So curriculum flexibility, credit based, no need of the syllabus coverage. How many credits you have earned? Yes, for BA degree, 120 credits. BA honors degree, 140 credits or 160 credits. Okay. So 160 credit you have to acquire. No need from your university. If you are a University of Amaravati, no need from 160 credit from Amaravati. You can take from my university, Kannur University. 20 credits you can have from Kannur University. That you can put in the academic bank credit. You can see that. At the time of joining in a college, you will be opening a bank account. You will be opening an academic bank account. And the credit you get from each and every college or university can put there. At the end of the program, you can carry on and bring back to the mainstream university. From there, you'll be getting. So credit is the main backbone. It is a credit-based system. Now, earlier, there is only paper. How many paper for economics? 7 paper. If you study 7 paper, okay, then you will get a degree. And if you provide recognition to other university, they may check, oh, how many percentage syllabus covered? Oh, Kannur University economics program, 12 papers are there. But in Marathwada University, only 8 papers are there. So we cannot provide equivalence to that degree, rejected. This is the system. Now, no more. How many credits for BA degree in Kannur University? 120. Then what about Marathwada University? 120 credits. Okay, approved. No problem. So credit is the criteria. OB, outcome based. Whatever you teach, there must be some outcome. That is to be tested also. If you are teaching environmental economics, what knowledge a student gain out of that environmental economics, you have test. Sometime by seminar, either by conducting test paper or by conducting his program or asking him to prepare a report, whatever may be. Whether the student has gained the expected knowledge in the course, You have laid down certain course objectives. You have also given certain outcome. So if you provide a syllabus with an objective and outcome, definitely through either internal assessment or the continuous assessment or end semester examination, you have to test that the candidate has attained that outcome. Otherwise, it is a failed attempt. You cannot say that it is a new multi-discipline syllabus. There you can test the outcome, either as a test paper or as a report or as a debate or as a quiz program or as a report or as a presentation or sometimes even a test paper, whatever. Anyway, you have to test it. Multiple entry. What is multiple entry? I have already mentioned inclusive. Inclusion is important. All of them are not alike. Last bench students will be there. What is last bench? They are some need of help. They may not have, they sometimes dropout will be there. Or they may be slow learners. They cannot do that. Or sometimes they may be financially deprived and denied of getting fund for 3 years. First year they may join. Sometimes their father may have, the death of the father may occur. He cannot continue education. He want to go for a job. Okay, let him do the job for 1 or 2 years. Get some money and he can come back and join for the second year. Okay, do him. After 2 years, he join for second year. He can complete that and he can join for the program the next year. So the multiple entry and exit system provided by the UGC as per the NEP 20 is actually a blessing for the deprived and the vulnerable. That system we have to consider. It's a blessing for the marginalized community or the vulnerable community in the sense that they will be getting a chance to earn some money and have the education. No need for depending the parents. This is a system followed in America or in other foreign countries. As part of NEP, the same thing is going to introduce our country. So you think of that. So the multiple entry and exit is actually a blessing for the Indian student community. So we have to nurture it. Sometimes he may not be able to complete the program within the 2 or 3 years. Okay, let him do after that. He may earn some money and come back later. That facility and flexibility is provided. So that's an important blessing, or NEP 2020 is providing that initiative. So that is also to be reckoned. Then you can see the academic bank credit. The academic bank credit is actually, academic bank credit, I have mentioned, they're opening a bank account. Opening a bank account in the sense that credit is crediting. The credit get from Kannur University is 4. The credit get from Pondicherry is 4. The credit get from Indira Gandhi Tribal University is 4. Okay, let him accumulate the credit. And after all, he is having sufficient degree. Okay, let the provided parent university may be providing a degree also. Such facilities are also extending as part of NEP 2020. Then multidisciplinary education research university, special university for research and education is also provided. These are the initiatives. Flexible curriculum structures and progress. I already mentioned what is flexible. Credit-based system, holistic and multidisciplinary education should include credit-based courses in community engagement, environmental education, value-based education, global citizenship education, will empower to understand global issues and promote peaceful society. And internships with the local industry will enhance employability. Then again, a flexible structure, UG degree with a single major, 50% credit from major discipline, 3-4 years. UG degree with a double major, 40% second discipline. Interdisciplinary UG program, 40 credits from each discipline. Example I have given, economics, statistics and mathematics, BSc economics. Definitely there you will be getting 40, 40, 40. Then another multidisciplinary UG program, BSc life science, botany, zoology, even human biology. So credit is the main thing, and there you can see single major, double major, or a multidisciplinary or interdisciplinary. If a single major, definitely 50% must be from that particular discipline. If you are BA economics, 120 credits for economics, 60 credits from economics, remaining from others. If you are a double major, 40 each from both the disciplines, 40 from economics and history, then remaining 40 from ability enhancement course, multidisciplinary course, etc. Then if you are having a same pattern, you can have economics, statistics, mathematics, 40, you will be getting that degree. So flexible structure, that is the flexible structure. Then multidisciplinary education. A student should be able to learn things that interest him. No hard-bound boundaries as science, arts, commerce, engineering, law, tourism, management, design, etc. While doing BS in physics, he can take a course on archaeology. While doing MBBS, he can take a course on philosophy. I will add that an MBA student can also take a degree in music. You know, music is actually a very good palliative care now. A cancer patient dying in the cancer ward, if instead of medicine, sometimes Music may be providing a better curative care. A better curative care because his mind may be wounding. He may be suffering from extreme pain. In order to deviate the pain, if a doctor can actually provide a good music, definitely it will be far better than medicine. Far better than the painkiller injection or tablets. That is sure. My daughter is doing actually a doctor working in a hospital. That she also told me some patients are actually in need of such a music. So music, a doctor is a must. So in doing MBBS, he or she can have a course on that music or philosophy or something else or psychology because it is interconnected. Now there is no chance. They may laugh. If you join for an MBBS student join for a music course, they may laugh at present. So that laughing is to avoid. Multidisciplinary education is providing a chance for them because it may have a benefit. It may have a long-term benefit or it will be more productive and innovative. Okay. Yes, American system. Students can take admission in university without committing to any discipline. If you are joining for a BA program in America, BA economics program, nobody is joining for BA economics. Some already know what they want to do. Others want to explore many things and then decide. They can choose a specialization after 2-3 semesters and do more course in that subject while continuing to take some course from other disciplines. If you are doing a program, UG program in America or other developed countries, they may join for the program after +2. Sometimes he might have done mathematics. He may not be knowing economics. Okay, very much interested to economics. He may join for that. He may study fundamentals of economics or introduction to economics, introduction to sociology, introduction to history, or introduction to mathematics. Some fundamental subject he may study. Then again, he may be studying for little bit advanced. So later he decide his interest, whether I want to move with the pathway of economics, whether I want to pathway of physics, or want to philosophy, history, or psychology. Actually, he may be a +2 student having interest in mathematics, physics, and chemistry. But he joined economics and he realized the fundamentals of economics, knowledge of economics, introductory economics, economic system, and Indian economy. Some papers he studied little bit advanced first semester and second semester and third semester. So he gained a little bit more knowledge. He learned that with the mathematics, I can do wonders in economics. Then definitely a mathematician will be changing as economist. Third year, he may be preferring all the advanced course in economics. Then more credit in economics. He may be shifting because with his mathematics and statistical talent, he will be moving to a new frontier in economics area. Sometimes that may not have the person having history, political science, and economics. The mathematics student with the +2 education can do wonders in economics because now economics totally changed. Earlier economics is not the current economics. Current economics is digital economics. It is mathematical. It is fully mathematical. So if you do mathematics, he can do wonders. Some forecasting, some predicting, some data analytics, he can do wonders. So he may decide only that. He is actually a mathematical student. Just because of taste for exploration, he joined in the first year and take some classes. Sometimes teacher may be interesting also. Anyway, he avoided BSc mathematics. He joined for BSc economics or BA economics. So that was the system in America. We are also going to introduce that. Okay. Can you follow me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Why
sir.
multidisciplinary?
Yes, sir.
Today's world requires multidisciplinary skill set, and we should provide opportunity for our students to acquire that. Multidisciplinary skill set is required. I already mentioned ideal work. If you want to convert your student as an ideal person to do all type of work, if you ask a student in which work you are fit, they may not be trying to answer they may not be able to provide a right answer because they are unfit for anything. If they have trained in a particular subject or a particular skill or something else, actually they will be confident. So if you provide a multidisciplinary skill set, we can put them as ideal workforce. Many jobs don't require such special banking, government, business, enterprise, etc. But most Indian students are usually unaware of the strength and weakness when starting the UG degree. Given them a chance, explore many things and let them choose a pathway with open eyes. Yes. So our undergraduate education at the beginning of first and second and third semester must be an exploration ground, a testing ground. Don't provide a very advanced version in economics or political science or history or physics or chemistry or music or philosophy or psychology. Provide them a preliminary knowledge just to taste them. Just to taste them whether it is tasteful or not. If it is tasteful, they will come. Don't bother about their background. background is not a matter. They may come. They may come and they will take the subject. So prepare the curriculum such a way that providing only introductory knowledge. The ambience of the course must be little bit less at the beginning, first and second. Third semester and fourth semester, you can have an advanced version of your subject. But if you are an economics 2 teacher, provide introduction to economics, introduction to political science, introduction to philosophy, so that some fundamental concept. Then another paper you can provide a little bit advanced. So thereby, taste chance will be there. So give them a chance to explore many things and let them decide. Using multidisciplinary skill set, researcher on history of astronomy in India, astronomy, programming, history, archaeology, linguistics, pharma executive. Pharma executive study infection, inorganic chemistry, statistics, marketing, etc. For different discipline required, skill set is required. If you want to be a pharma executive, you have knowledge in infection. You have knowledge in, you want your knowledge in organic chemistry, statistics and marketing. So similar is case of knowledge, different pedagogy, psychology, etc. From NEP document, India has a long tradition of holistic and multidisciplinary learning. 16 Vidyas, 64 Kalas, undergraduate education, integrating humanities and arts leads to positive learning outcome, increased creativity, innovation, critical thinking, problem solving, teamwork, communication, social awareness. A holistic, multidisciplinary education aims to develop human capacities in intellectual, aesthetic, social, physical, emotional, and moral ways. Critical thinking. It is the ability to observe, analyze, consider, hypothesize, reason, reflect. We already mentioned the beginning, critical. What is critical thinking? It's a capacity to observe. It's a capacity to analyze. It's a capacity to conceptualize. It's a capacity to hypothesize, reason, reflect, etc. Then should be our guide to all our belief and actions. India has a long tradition of critical thinking. In an example, we can see the Ajit Keshakampali. Then Charvaka, Logayada School of Philosophy, that's the main school of Charvaka. All of them are critical thinkers. They will criticize everything. They will not accept the right thing. They will not accept what they provide others. They may criticize the last inch to get an innovative outcome. Then you can see evidence-based learning. What is evidence-based reasoning? Rationality. Encourage the use of reason and logic in understanding the world and reject the superstition and unfounded beliefs. That is the most important thing. So we have to inculcate rationality. So in order to inculcate rationality, multidisciplinary education is most inevitable. Reason and logic will be there. If you are teaching a particular reason, you have to provide a logic. Why this is so? What is the reason behind that? The reason behind and the logic you have to substantiate. You are the responsible for that. So you have to find out that. So teacher is supposed to answer that. Then only they can reject the existing superstition and unfounded beliefs. So in order to eradicate that, reason and logic will be operating. So rationality is the cornerstone of multidisciplinary education. Then empiricism, another important thing. Claims and hypotheses should be tested through observation, experimentation, data collection. You cannot stay in bluff. If you are saying something, you have to prove it. Sir, it is my data. I have collected data on a particular topic. It is with me. I have collected 100 samples from that field, and this 100 sample is taken in such a way. It's a proper methodology, and I have analyzed with the SPSS or R, and this is the result. This is the hypothesis done. It is properly tested also. So empiricism is there. Observation. I have observed each and everyone in the household. I have made a rapport with them. Some sort of conversation has been conducted. Some sort of group discussion has been done. Yes, it is empiricism. Observation and experimentation. You are doing some sort of research. That is also NEP is providing that because you cannot be vague. You are doing on the basis of an outcome or you have to prove it. So chance for this observation and experimentation is providing. That's why the evaluation of the new course program is left to the teacher. If you are offering a course as a faculty of economics, you are offering a course, the method of evaluation you can suggest there. Continuous assessment is there for 40 marks or 50 marks. 50 marks for the university examination. Okay, that 50 marks for the university examination may be in question form. But the remaining 50 internal assessment, you can decide how much knowledge my student gain. You can conduct a test paper. No need of test paper. You can conduct a quiz program. You can ask him to compare a report. You go to the field and collect a data and give me a report. Okay, All the things will be coming there. Empiricism and observation will be coming there. How many data, how much data you have taken? How you have analyzed? What type of hypothesis built? What is the methodology? What is the analysis done? What's the result? Yes, the student is very competent. He can do it well and he can go for research. Empiricism he has done good. Okay, that's the thing. Then skepticism, questioning claims and demanding evidence before acceptance, remaining open to changing views in the light of new evidence. Skepticism is also important. That is also provided in the multidisciplinary education. There must be scope for skepticism. Open-mindedness, willing to consider and evaluate different viewpoints and new evidence, even if they challenge existing beliefs. That's the thing. Willing to consider and evaluate different viewpoints and new evidence. So open-mindedness is there. If a student is objecting it, okay, let him ask what is his point. Let him permit the present the point. Sometimes it may be right. So don't object it. Don't annihilate it. Don't destroy the nip in the bud. That is about it. There must be open-mindedness. You have to accept the message and check it whether it is right or not. It means there must be scope for discussion. Objectivity, aiming to minimize personal bias, emotions that may influence the scientific process. All sorts of personal bias is to be removed. Hypothesis testing, subjecting every hypothesis to empirical scrutiny and using the result to refine or reject hypothesis. Progressive and cumulative, building on previous discoveries and evolving as new evidence emerges. That is also possible. So these are the evidence-based reasoning. Prevalent UG program, you can see at present +2 after +2 degree program, 6 semesters, 3 year bachelor degree. Okay. Then for the bachelor's program, 4 semesters are there. After that, sorry, for BA program, 6 semesters, 3 year. For the professional program, BTech degree or BA degree, after +2, 8 semesters or 4 year, you will be getting BE or BTech. That is a professional program. And after the master's program, you can do that. At present, master's program, 4 semesters are there, 2 year or 4 semesters. Then bachelor, 3 or 4 semesters, they will be getting master degree in the professional degree. MTech degree, MTech or MS, you will be getting either 1.5 year or 2 year. 1.5 year means 3 semester, 2 year means 4 semester. They will be getting master degree in professional program. This is the current program. 6 semesters or 3 year for BA, BTech BE, 8 semesters or 4 year. For master's degree, 2 years or 4 semesters. And for master's degree in professional courses, especially IT or engineering, either 1.5 year or 2 years. If it is 1.5 year, it is called 3 semesters. If it is 2 years, it is called 4 semesters. This is the present program. You can see the changing program next one. Next. Then see the learning outcome of this. What are the learning outcomes? The multidisciplinary education compulsorily, categorically, specifically highlight that student must learn all these things. As teachers, you are going to develop a program. Sometimes this year or next year compulsorily. There, if you are developing a course, you have to put course objective. There you have to put course outcome also. There you have to think that course outcome you have to put in this way. Or there must be at least some of the course outcome. Otherwise, it is a meaningless course. It's a meaningless course. Nobody will accept it. Nobody will opt to this course. What are the course receptors? Yes, see. Complex problem solving. Critical thinking. I am not explaining. I already mentioned all this. Creativity. Communication skill. Analytical reasoning thinking. Research related skills. Coordinating, collaborating with others. Leadership, readiness and qualities. Learning how to learn skills. Digital and technological skills. Multicultural competence. Inclusive spirit. Value inculcation. Autonomy. Responsibility. Accountability. Environmental awareness and action. Community engagement and service. Empathy. Empathy and emotion intelligence already mentioned in the beginning. So these are the disciplinary. Out of the course, at least some of the outcome must be there. Some of the outcome must be there. Then you may ask, what, sir, how can I incorporate these things? Definitely you can incorporate. All these are things you can incorporate, no problem. All problem. Everything, out of all these descriptors, you can put in your syllabus. No problem. Communication skill will be getting. If your student is offering a particular program, if they are providing chance for communicate with the public, automatically they will improve it. If they are creating a new knowledge, creativity will be there. Something they are questioning, critical thing will be there. Then analytical reasoning, thinking will be there. Research related skills will be there. Coordinating and collaborating with others also will be there. Coordinating and collaborating with others. Leadership and readiness qualities. Learning how to learn skill. Digital and technology skill. Value inculcation, autonomy, all these things you can do it. Because if you are providing a course for evaluation, they may go to the field. They may collect the data. Definitely they have to design a methodology, course methodology. We call it a research methodology. They have to collect data, questionnaire they have to develop, hypothesis they have to develop, data collect, data analysis. All these are required different types of skills. So all these research skills will be developing. Coordinating skill. Sometimes group of people will be required. Sometimes if you take group project, 3 or 4 people will be there. Let them do different type of work. There's some sort of coordination or collaboration. And one will be a leader. He may be coordinating leadership quality. Then how to learn skill also. Something he may not be understanding. He may have to get the knowledge from other field or other staff or other subject people learning how to learn. Then digitalization also will be there. Most of the information may be technological based. They may have to go for the digital survey or they may have to collect the information retrieval. Sometimes they may have to collect the data from websites. So digital knowledge also will be there. Such things will be coming automatically. So when you design a course, put at least some of the descriptors and thereby that course will be enriching. Main features of the new curriculum. The new curriculum framework will have the following features. Flexibility to move from one discipline to another. Opportunity for learners to choose the course of their interest in all disciplines. Facilitating multiple entry and exit options. Degree depending upon the number of credits secured. Flexibility for learners to move from one institution to another. To enable them to have multi and interdisciplinary learning. Flexibility to switch to alternative modes of learning. Offline mode, open distance learning, online learning, hybrid modes, etc. All these are the part. NEP is providing chance for all these things. Flexibility to switch alternative modes of learning. Students will be given the capacity to learn. Suppose a student is very much interested in a particular course offered by a faculty called, suppose we can see a statistics, analytical tool, R. R is a software. R you can apply in medicine, economics, whatever, wherever you can apply that R software. R is offering an IIT faculty. It is an online program, not an offline program. Student of Kandu University want to do that course. If it is online, then it is possible. So open distance learning facility. So the online program, sometimes it may be hybrid mode, both online and offline. At a particular week, the student may have to go to there. In all other days, he can have the online. Or once in a month, he has to go there. We call it as hybrid, both online and offline. So the chance for getting knowledge is not within the campus. From a distant place, he can get knowledge. So multidisciplinary education is providing chance for getting knowledge and skill upgradation through online mode, offline mode, or on hybrid mode. It means a golden opportunity. Earlier, it was limited to our campus. You cannot move out of the campus. You cannot do 2 courses at a time. Now you can do 2 or 3 courses if you have the capacity. No problem. That level of freedom is operating. Then new UG program. Some structure across discipline, possible entry and exit. Total duration can be extended up to 7 years. Actually, now we can see 3 years is a degree program. At present, you cannot do that after 4 years. Within 4 years, you have to complete the UG program now. But NEP say that providing 7 years. Let him work for 2 years. His family may be deprived. Yes, he worked for 1 or 2 years, earn sufficient money, come back and join for the second year. Do it. Provided they leave the first year with a certificate. If you are leaving in the second year with a diploma. Okay, provided a diploma, he will join later for a degree. If you complete 3 years, providing a degree. If you complete 4 years, providing a bonus degree. So that is possible. And if he stop the course within 1 year, he can complete within 7 years. Should be able to take break in studies. Maximum 3 years break. Change institution at intermediate stage. Yes, he joined for Kandu University BA program. He want to leave it and he want to join Pondicherry University. Permissible. With the credit, he can go there. Take courses from other institutions, approved online portal. Yes, I am interested in online courses. I want to take some course on online. He can have it. Such facilities are providing the new UG program. Semester, regular semesters will have 15 to 16 working hours, 2 regular semesters per year, June by to October 31st and now by to March 31st. Okay. Summer semester will be there. Okay, that depends upon the university anyway. Credit system, 1 credit is equal to 1 lecture hour. 1 hour tutorial per 1 credit. For 2 hour practicals, 1 credit. Typically, students should register for minimum 20 credits per semester. It is mandatory. UGC says that if you want to pass out one semester, minimum 20 credits. For 3 years, 60 credits is mandatory. Course can be 1 to 4 credits as per the allotted time. It may be possible to do short-term courses. Half semester course. The practice is already prevalent in IITs and ISS. IIT and ISS already tested this. Nature of degree and credit needed. Certificate degree 40 credits. Plus 4 summer credits. Diploma 80 credits. Bachelor's degree 130 credits. Honors 160 credits. Bachelor's with honors research 160 credits. Offered only to few. Masters 200 credits. This is the credit degree. The thing is that if you are having 160 credit, you will be getting honors degree. But for getting master's research, sorry. With 160 credit, you will be getting honors degree. For bachelor's with honors, you will be getting research degree. Bachelor with honors research means you can join for PhD program without completing MA. If you are a bachelor with research, if you are having 160 credits, you can join for research. It means you will be getting with 5 years. You will be getting 5 years this degree. But thing is that you have to secure 75% of mark up to the 4th year. Okay. Up the honors degree with research. If you are getting an honors degree with research, for the getting research also, 12 credit research you have to do. In your student, if your students are doing honors degree with research, they have to take a independent research, and the 12 credit is for research, and that too under an approved research guide of the university, and with the conducting of IVOC, open defense, etc., he has to award that degree, research degree, 12 credits degree. And moreover, if you score 75% of mark, then a honors with a research degree student can join for PhD program without having the master's degree. That is an escape route provided in the NEP 2020. If you want a master's degree, total 200 credits is required for 5 years. Integrated 5-year program. Integrated 5-year, you can see 3-year degree, 2-year master's degree, total 5-year. But getting master's degree, you are in need of 200 credits. But for BA with honors, only 4 years is required. Or BA with honors with research. One more thing, you have to do a research project under a research supervisor with 12 credits. And one more thing, you have to secure 75% of mark up to 4th semester. Then you can join for PhD program in any of the Indian university. That is also a golden opportunity given by NEP 2020. Yes, the new program. +2, semester 1 and 2, you can complete, certificate will be getting. Flexible entry and exit. Semester 1 and 2 complete, certificate. Semester 3 and 4 complete, get a diploma. Semester 5 and 6 complete, you will be getting degree. Semester 7 and 8 complete, you will be getting bachelor with honors degree. Semester 9 and 10, you will be getting master's degree. Semester 9 and 10, you will be getting 5 years, you will be getting master degree. And sometimes, if you get this only 4 years, you will be getting a bachelor degree with honors in research. So, this is the structure. Major, minor. Major, minor, you can major, primary field of specialization. About 50% credit is required for a major. Minor means secondary field of specialization, can be from the same discipline, or another unrelated discipline. Doing a minor is not a mandatory. Liberal arts approach, studying multiple subjects without specialization to get a broad grounding of critical thinking. Then types of program. Single major, minimum 50% credit from the major. Economics degree major, 50% from economics. 2, interdisciplinary UG program, multiple core discipline necessary for nature of program. Hence the core credit distributed accordingly. Bioinformatics require input from biology as well as programming. Bioinformatics require digitalization and biology. So biology will be there, program will be there. That is interdisciplinary course. Then multidisciplinary program offering broad perspective without a single major. Life science program may include courses from multiple bioscience departments. Life science, biology, bioscience, etc. Multidisciplinary program. Then progression. Students will be allowed to change their major after the first year, or may be allowed to allowed to not choose major till end of the first year. Honors with the research option. Offered only if the student CGPA is above 7.5 after 6 semesters. Yes, I already mentioned. Project or discussion should commence in semester 7. A significant time in semester 8 will be devoted to it. Possibly 4+8 distribution of the project credits. Total 12 credit must be there. One semester will be wholly devoted for that. And moreover, 75% is mandatory for moving to research degree with 4-year honors. Type of courses. Discipline specific course is there. Classical mechanics for physics is major. It's a discipline specific. In DMI, disciplinary, interdisciplinary minor. Genetics, if minor in life science. Genetics minor life science. If you are taking a BSc life science, genetics will be minor. If you are taking a physics, classical mechanics will be major for that. Core subjects. If no specific minor is selected, the credits may be used to take some multidisciplinary courses or some major discipline courses. Dissertation project can be either research or reading. Any type of courses you can see. Skill enhancement course. Learning a new vocational skill. Every faculty is supposed to offer that. Creative writing hour, social media marketing, statistics with R, all these are skills. Anyway, your student skill must be improved. If you are a BA degree or a BS degree, definitely he must be equipped with some sort of skill so that he can move to the market and he can say that I am fit for this particular type of job. If a person with R is passing out from a degree college, yes, he can do the data analytics very well. He can do analytics work in a publishing firm. Data analysis work in publishing firm will be there. He can work in a firm. He can work in other consultancy. So chance will be there. Social media, creative writing, content writing. So it's a skill. IFPC, internship, apprenticeship, projects, community outreach, etc. You can do that. This is a course. Internship you can do. Apprenticeship you can do. Maybe 2 credits or 3 credits. You can do a project. You can do a community work also. Students can cover some SEC credits in semester 3 and 5. Full-time internship is there. 1 credit for every week worth of work. Value-added course. Constitutional values, financial literacy. I have put all some examples. Value-added. Financial literacy value. Now we are having financial revolution. But many of them are not knowing what is RTGS, what is NEFT, what is mobile banking, what is internet banking. Nobody knows. Yes, you have to teach the community through financial literacy. What is credit card? What is MasterCard? What is plastic money? What is debit? What is credit card? A lot of things are there. So these are things that we have to teach. Though we have digitalized revolution, banking is revolutionized, majority of them are lacking financial literacy. So let them provide a financial literacy. Automatically, a BSc PhD person may not be knowing that. Economics may not be knowing. Banking, he may be studying. But the physics or sociology or history student may not be knowing. So he may have a valid course on financial literacy. So he may be doing RTGS. So it's a system for transferring money from India to America. Within seconds, money will be transferring. You can transfer money from Kerala to Delhi with a minimum amount of 15 rupees. If you send it by a demand draft, it will be costly. It will take 3 or 4 days to reach there. So a quick and cheaper transportation mode of transferring money is this RTGS or NEFT. Only financial literacy student will be knowing. Yes, provide AEC, ability enhancement course, learning another Indian language. We are studying only Malayalam, Kerala, no other language. Let them study Telugu. Let them study Marathi. After the degree, he may be moving to Maharashtra. There is more opportunity for job. If he study Marathi here, yes, it will be a blessing for him. He will be getting a better paid job in Maharashtra. So that also is there. From a college from Maharashtra, they can study Malayalam or Kannada or Tamil or some other language. You appoint a teacher having a versatile knowledge in additional language. Yes, good. Now we are studying French and German. Don't go for German, French. Study other Indian language. He can do wonders. He can do wonders there. You will be getting a better job. His skill will be improving. Yes. Ability enhancement course is also scope in multidisciplinary education. Then time scheduling. IITs have long scheduling problem of cross department electives by slaughter courses. Courses are grouped as group 1, group 2, group N. All courses in same group have exactly same lecture. Student then can choose one course from each group without having worry about the timetable clashes. Group 1, group 2 means suppose a faculty is not there in a particular college. You know, in many of the colleges only few degree courses are there. If it is an unaided college, BSc economics and BSc history will be, or BA history will be there. Then how can study psychology, How can I study astronomy? How can I study music? No, it is not possible. In such cases, we have to provide a cluster of colleges. And at a particular timetable, from that college having more degree college programs are there. Their faculty from the psychology department to offer clinical psychology paper from there as an online course, and all other nearby colleges can offer from 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. that psychology course. Yes, it will be a blessing. Even if a college no degree program of psychology is there, the students will be getting a fundamental course on psychology from the open electives offered by another college. It's a cluster, group 1, group 2, group N. Such grouping is done, such timetable is given, so that sharing will be there and you will be getting a chance of getting knowledge, even if no such a faculty is there in your college. So multidisciplinary education scope is there in that also. You can see credit distribution, credit per course, 3-year UG, 4-year UG. As per the University Grants Commission, 3-year UG minimum, 120 credit is required, 4-year UG, 160 credit is required. And the discipline core is 80 for 4-year, 60 for 3-year, 50% core. Then discipline electives, maximum 28 credits you can have, 4 to 28. Minor, 24. General elective, 9. Internship, 2 to 4. Skill enhancements, 9. You see, skill enhancement, 9 means 3 course. It is a 3 credit course. So, while completing a BA degree program, a student will be undergoing 3 ability enhancement course, skill enhancement course. Some skill will be getting. That's why in the beginning I have meant that the ideal workforce, it will be converting as an ideal workforce. At present, no program, no skill program. The current program, there is a 3 credit, 3 paper, total 9 credit, skill enhancements. Anyway, he will be getting a skill enhancement course. Not to get a degree, it is mandatory. 9 credit, 3 papers of 3 course of 9 credit is mandatory. Skill enhancement. Internship is there, value addition is there, language is there. You see language also. 3 languages will be there. Not only Kannada, not only Tamil. Sometimes Malayalam also will be there. A blessing. So, this is the way the credit is distributed, enabling the student community to get a wide spectrum of knowledge, wide spectrum of skill, wide spectrum of values, wide spectrum of knowledge also. In a letter grade assessment, A plus, A, B plus, B, C, P, F, and A. Okay. That grade will be given 10.9 outstanding. If you get 100% outstanding, 90% A plus, 80% A, 7% B plus, 4 on pass. If you get to 0, fail. So minimum 40% pass. Credit distribution, already mentioned. Yes, bank, National Academic Bank credit, you can see. Credit get deposited, institution A. Institution A, transfer of credit. From A, it is transferring to these credits. And it is ultimately moving to institution B. All credit will be depositing in the academic bank credit. From institution A, it is depositing ABC. From institution D, it will be depositing. From institution Y, it is depositing. Ultimately, it will be reaching institution B. You can redeem credits. Redeem credit means you can have access to that credit. The terminology is redeem. If you get a credit from institution A, B, C, D, E, etc., ultimately you can redeem. You can consolidate and acquire all the credits from another institution. It will be running through the academic bank credit. So ABC is there. Every credit will be deposited, just like you deposit your money in your account. If you are staying in Delhi, and if you are reaching now Kannur in Kerala, you can deposit money in State Bank of India in your account. Account branch is Delhi. Doesn't matter, you can deposit money here. If you reach Chennai, again you get some money from there. You can deposit there in your branch. Similarly, from wherever and whatever you get credit, you can deposit the academic bank credit. Ultimately, you can redeem it from the home branch, home university. Yes, national academic credits, you can see. Total number of ABC in India, 2.43. 1639 is the number of registered institutions, universities, and registered on academic bank credits. Number of university or higher education is registered for academic bank credit is 1,600. Only 1,613 institutions registered in the academic bank. That is why we are propagating NEP very fastly. Because you are teachers, you have to propagate this in your college. Then only student will join for the course outside. Then only they will open an academic bank credit. That is why Malavya Mission Teacher Training Center is speeding up NEP program, because you are the beginners. You have to convey to your students. Take a course from IIT Delhi, put it in the academic bank credit, and redeem from Marathwada University or the Amaravati University. Okay. Then 426 total number of academic institutions that you have uploaded the credit data, only 426. Then 12.08 lakhs unique students credit cards seeded with academic bank credits, ID created. Total number of academic cards with credit data mapped with ABC ID. So there is a potential. There is a huge potential for academic bank credits in India in the coming years. Who can award credits? On all on-boarded higher education institutions. All on-boarded higher education means all the institutions in our country. Recognize portals like Swayam Portal, NPTL, Virtual Lab, etc. Who recognize the post credits? All on-boarded higher education. In India, all the higher education institutions are supposed to approve the online program. If I have taken a 4 credit, if my student taken a 4 credit from Swayam Portal, no faculty can reject it. Yes, your university has to redeem that. To what extent? Staying within the limitation of the registered universities overall broad curriculum allows students to acquire credits from courses registered with other institutions for up to 50 to 70% of the total credits assigned to a degree program. So that much of flexibility is there. Up to 50% you can take, your student can take from outside. So the teacher must be very, very vigilant. Otherwise, your student will be taking degree from outside. All the course from outside. Your work will be missing or losing. Course parity. UGC will prepare model syllabus for all courses. Maximum 20% deviation. Number of core courses must be same for all program. Core course, BA Economics, BA Physics, BSc Chemistry, BSc Mathematics, core course must be comparatively common for all the university, because the UGC preparing a common core course. That's very important. That's very important. Otherwise, you cannot pass the national level examination. For MA Economics, you qualify. If you take a degree from Pondicherry University and if the syllabus is totally different from JNU, then NEP, a NET examination will be conducting as per the common syllabus. So if you are different from the UG syllabus, you can't qualify NET exam. You cannot pass the staff selection examination or UPSC examination. So NEP you cannot exclude. That is the main thing I want to convey. Because NEP is a national level program, your students are supposed to undergo that. They have to move the course design in such a way, because national level competition, national level curriculum, etc. are framed in such a way. Example situation: you want to learn particular course that is not available in your institution. Take the course via online. You change residence, take a break in the middle of the program, and go there and take the degree. Ask the institute in the new city to access NIBC and redeem credits deposited there. Okay. National Academic Bank, NIBC is National Academic Bank credits. It is permitting. You are unable to attend a course in your institute due to timetable clash. Some other reason. Take the course via other academic institution, web portal, and deposit credits, NIBC, National Academic Bank credits. Redeem that credits. A famous teacher is teaching a particular course in another institution. If your institute allows, you can take that course in your similar course in your institute. A famous teacher may be taking a class in JNU. He may be very fantastic or a model or a role model for all the academics in the world. Yes, you can join for that course and redeem that credit from the university. Long-term evolution is also there. Type of higher education: research intensive university, teaching intensive university, and autonomous degree granting colleges. That also will be there. As per the NEP 2020, these universities are created. Research intensive, only for research, just like ISR and IIC. Indian Institute of Science specialized only in research program. Their multidisciplinary research is the teaching intensive university, only for teaching purpose. UG program, PG program. No research, only for teaching, because teaching will be the main thrust. Then autonomous degree granting colleges. There is an autonomous degree. The college is affiliated not to the university. The college can grant the degree, but they have to provide some mandatory provision instituted by the UG. So such 3 classifications are there as far as type of higher education institutes are concerned: research, teaching, and autonomous degree. Long-term evolution. single stream of higher education should either expand or merge or close down. No deemed to be university, affiliating university, etc. At least one higher education per district. That's another goal. By 2030, one higher education should be there in one district. At least one university. Definite. Our enrollment ratio will be reaching to 50%, another target. If NEP is popularized, definitely by 2035, India will be the #1 country in the world. Like I mentioned in the beginning, India will be the #1 country in the world as far as higher education network is concerned, as far as enrollment is concerned. And again, 1 out of 4 graduates will be from India. So it was at present, it is only 26.8. We want to reach it to 50% enrollment. So after +2, 50% of the student must be attracted to higher education in a multifaceted course, in a multidisciplinary course, improving skill. Then we can become the Vishwaguru of the world. That was the target. Assessment methods, teacher autonomy, I already mentioned. Multiple ways of assessment. Class test you can have, assignment you can have, classroom participation, discussion, quiz, summative exam, different things. Teacher autonomy. Teacher can decide how they would like to spread the assessment, not rigidity linked to numerical score. Teachers can decide what numerical score should be correspond to grade also. Then this one is about the course. I have mentioned that introductory course, some advanced course, some again further advanced course, that we can say range. The range is 0 to 99, 100 to 199, 200 to 93, 39, 449. Advanced level course. Because if our mathematics student, +2 student, mathematics join for an economics program course, definitely he has to do an introductory course. That introductory course must be actually the range of 100 to 199. 100 to 1 foundation, providing just fundamental courses. In the second semester, he can have intermediate level courses, different economic systems. Okay, 202 ranges. Then 300 ranges, higher level courses, international trade, that we can see higher level courses. Then 400 advanced level course, that is the specialized course in economics, econometrics, such courses, etc. So that designing must be attracting students to a particular course program such a way. So level of courses you have to design by considering the ambience of the course, the capacity of the students to learn that. So preliminary to higher level, the preliminary knowledge to higher level, or foundation to higher level you have to create. So foundation, intermediate, higher level, advanced level. That level of your, then only we can call it as exploration. A student not knowing economics will be joined the beginning, the foundation course. He attracted the foundation. He joined for the intermediate level course. He attracted the intermediate level course. He joined for the higher level course. Ultimately, he's taking an advanced course in economics. He will be becoming a postgraduate or a research degree holder in economics. That way we have to bring. Program design, foundation courses, discipline-specific courses, and capstone courses. Capstone course means very advanced courses. Okay. Ability enhancement course, example I have given. Critical reading and academic writing skill, cultural skill, critical language, communication skill, translate skill, etc. All ability enhancement course. Then skill enhancement course, example, big data, digital marketing, business communication, creative writing, e-tourism, entrepreneurship aptitude, personal financial planning, health and nutrition. Personal financial planning is an important thing. Now different big stalwarts are appointing personal financiers. Health and nutrition, computational mathematics, visual communication, photography, yoga, library and society, disaster management, corporate social responsibility. All these are skill enhancement courses. All these are just example. As teachers, you can take these papers and provide courses according to by incorporating all the points I have mentioned earlier. Value-added course, environmental studies, Kerala model, Kerala studies, gender, conscious value, science and society, culture and communication, digital education, human rights, etc. All these are value-added courses. Multidisciplinary courses. Then capstone courses, very advanced courses. Yes, 7th year and 8th semester, we have to provide that course. Very advanced, especially in the honors with research. If you are providing honors with research, there he is skipping the master's degree. So when he is skipping the master's degree, the courses offered must be capstone, higher order, advanced skill, research oriented, essential PG first year contents. And 8th semester, project with 12 credits, at least having the weight of 3 papers. Knowledge and skill, huge gap exists between capabilities of the present day learner in our institution and those who are doing similar courses. Problem lies with the way we design our curriculum and organize our teaching learning skills. Importance of interactive tutorial sessions as lectures and seminars. Knowledge constructed and skill acquired shall be truly reciprocal. Yes. So these are the fundamental things that you have to, I would like to convey. So my message is that as teachers, as budding teachers, as NEP is applicable for senior professors and assistant professors. No one is exempted. Everyone should offer courses. Everyone should design courses. Everyone should offer either elective course or open elective course or skill enhanced course or multidisciplinary course or value-added course. So there is a plethora of opportunity for offering courses. So while offering courses, you can take tips from the holistic and multi-education I have mentioned. So try to incorporate something from here and incorporate there. Automatically, the knowledge, the skill, the aptitude, the potential, the diversity, etc. of the student will be improving, and definitely he will be suitable for the market. As mentioned, he will be an ideal workforce for leading his life independently. That was the motto of NEP 2020. So as ambassadors of NEP, you college teachers, university teachers are the actual person to implement or execute at the lower level. So NEP 2020 is a training program to execute at the grassroots level. As teachers, you are supposed to do this from the coming days and coming years. Thank you very much. Hello. Yes, I have finished.
Sir, can I ask one question, sir?
Yes, definitely. I am asking that.
Sir, as you said that there will be a 200 credits for master degree.
Yeah.
Sir, how in actually master degree of maybe of 4 semesters. So how we can complete that 200 credits in 2 years?
200 credits in 5 years. It is an integrated. Yes, it's an integrated program. After degree, if you are providing an integrated 5-year program,
then
40
only it will
credits.
be complete.
Yeah,
200.
200. Yeah.
Okay.
5-year course
Only-
you can admit him in the beginning itself. After 5 years, you will be completing 200 credits, 40 credits each year. You can have it. But escape route is the escape route is that a research degree with honors. There
Yes,
is only 4 years. With the 4 year, you will be getting an equivalent degree to masters. You can join for PhD straight away without by missing 1 year. By skipping 1 year, a 4-year honors degree with a research person can join for research program. Thing is that he has to complete a research project of 12 credit and under a research supervisor, having research guideship, and more, he has to acquire 75% of mark up to 4th semester. Sorry, up to 3rd semester. Up to 3rd year. Then only he can go for research. Up to 3rd year, he has to secure 7.5. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. But what about only PG course or some like MCOM or MBA?
Yes, MCOM and MBA will continue up to the present 3-year student will reach. In Kerala, it will be 2027 because we have not started NEP. Next year, we are going to plan. So 2024, first year BA, 25, second year BA, 23rd, third year BA. Sometimes if I skip that degree and join for a PG program, okay, we can have that students. Now we have no guarantee whether the MA, MSc program will be there in India. There is no guarantee for UGC also.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yes, participants, is there any questions? If you have any questions or queries, you can directly ask to our expert. Sir, I think there is no queries or questions from the participant sides. So, if you could permit, can we conclude this session? Or
Oh,
is
yes,
there,
sir. Definitely, definitely. If they have benefited, it will be a blessing for me
yeah,
because
is there any
I have,
concluding?
as a master trainee of UGC, it is my duty to inform them the maximum.
Yeah,
Because
sir, definitely, sir.
yes, yes.
Sir, is there any concluding remarks, sir, from you, from your side?
From my side,
Yes, sir.
yeah, I have conveyed my message also as ambassadors of NEP 2020.
Yeah.
Ambassadors are teachers. These 200 teachers have to go their college and they have to devise a curriculum by incorporating all these things. Then only it will be fruitful. That is NEP's, that is UGC is expecting, that NEP is targeting. That is why UGC is very adamantly asking universities to conduct the program regularly, train as much students as possible. Within a couple of years, within 1 year, we have to lack these 50 lakh teachers because it is for spreading this message throughout the country, the nook and corner of the country. So teachers have to take initiative. Once they attend the course, they have to think of devising a course of their own by incorporating this multidisciplinary holistic content, one way or other something. Then the student will be getting their skill enhancements. Their potential skill capacity will be improving. They're converting as an ideal workforce. That opportunity lies with the teachers. So please take this as a challenge. That is my message.
Thank you so much, sir. On behalf of the UGC Malviya Mission Teacher Training Center, Sant Gadge Baba, Amravati University, it's an honor and privilege to extend my heartfelt gratitude to expert Professor K. Gangadharan sir for gracing us with an incredible, enlightening, and insightful session based on the holistic and multidisciplinary education. Sir, your expertise and profound knowledge have illuminated our understanding of the critical facts of the educational in today's dynamic world. Your comprehensive breakdown uh, on the holistic and multidisciplinary education within in the depth analysis with the framework of the NEP 2020 has provided us a clear-cut roadmap for the fostering a more holistic and impactful education ecosystem. So with these words, I again express my sincere thanks and heartful thanks to Professor K. Gangadharan sir. And with the kind permission of Professor Gangadharan sir, I would like to declare that this session will be over here.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you,
Thank
all
you.
the teachers. Thank you, all the teachers.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Thank you,
fine.
sir.
We
Okay,
will
thank
stop
you.
here and
Thank
we'll
you,
meet
sir.
tomorrow 4 p.m. There will be a session tomorrow 4 p.m. Tentative schedule has been already
Thank you,
scheduled in
sir.
our WhatsApp group.